Yo, what up, kids? What up? What up? Sorry, I was late. Jumped in Johnny's stream for a second. Seeing what's going on over there. A lot of the boxing voice talk going on. So, but we're on and popping. Okay, stop showing off the shirt, Aiden.
Yo, what's good? Yo, I'm showing it off.
Nah, that's dope. I like it. I like it. What up,
Hey,
Mosa?
bro, I'm in shock right now. I can't believe Johnny's father-in-law is a fucking salsa legend. That's crazy.
I wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Johnny's father-in-law passed away a couple days ago, and there's a very famous salsa music player who passed away as well. I think that was his father-in-law.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I literally listened to that dude. I listen to his music literally almost every day when I train. So
What's his name?
I'm like, I think it's Eddie Palmieri or something like that.
Okay.
He's a Puerto Rican salsa legend. So damn, that's what if I'm not reading this incorrectly, that's pretty crazy.
What's up? All right. Oh, what's up, Jack? Hey, man, I saw a bunch of you guys in the room, and now you're here, so I appreciate it. Yo, Alberto was talking I saw a couple comments I looked over about, like, he's
Hey, bro, he be taking shots at you over there.
yeah.
You're on the panel, and he's
Yo.
like, "Hey, big ups to Two Tone and the Hatrix and Johnny and the Hangout
The
Spot."
greatest
It's like,
show ever. And they said Marco doesn't even watch the fights. He's had a couple rude. That guy E92 too. E92. He was saying a lot of rude shit.
Okay.
Like,
Hey,
oh,
bro,
the numbers
but
are triple, and we're doing way better over here. And I'm just like, why the fuck are you saying that?
no, he acts like that even when you're not there, Marco. He's just a little
Just a
Straight.
troll.
not
But
all
You
that.
got hate in his heart. You got hate in his heart. You
with
got to
Alberto,
exercise
Jesus.
the demon.
I mean, I'm not surprised with Alberto, but we'll handle that accordingly. We'll see what we do with that.
Indeed.
Even
You see my screen name up here. I want to not apologize, but I shouldn't have responded like Marco says. I shouldn't have fed into it when he was taking shots this morning. So I'm not here to put out that kind of energy. I'm back on my shit,
look,
just like I handled it with Vega. You feel
he
me?
deserves it, but yeah, you shouldn't do it.
It ain't gonna do. It's not gonna benefit me.
Yeah, nah, fuck it. But yeah, nah, I was because I saw the people. I saw there's a good amount of people in Giants. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I go in there. I'm like, oh, it's a TBV show.
Mhm.
And like, I could do that, right? I was thinking about it. I'm like, I could do that, but I've on purpose veered away. I mean, that's Ness's show. That's
Right.
Ness's shit. That's like I don't want to do a subdivisionary sub. I don't want to do something about his show. I want to
I
build
feel
my
you.
own brand, not
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Not take bounce passes from his show. And I've always thought that from the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm glad a lot of you guys came over here because of that. Don't get me wrong, but yeah,
Exactly. I was gonna say me and Mo said last night. That's how we found out about. Well, Mo knew you from Instagram, but we
right,
both migrated to your YouTube from TBV. So yeah.
Yeah, I
right,
didn't know you did YouTube until I
right.
saw you on that
Yeah, yeah,
show.
yeah. You mentioned that, but yeah, like I was like, I've never wanted to do like I wouldn't want to do something that's just a spin-off. Like
Hmm.
I feel like I'd
A
be doing
spinoff.
a
That's a perfect
TBV
term. Yeah.
spin-off. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't want to do that.
Hey,
But
but Perfect Strangers turned into Family Matters, so you never know.
hold on a second.
You remember that?
What?
Harriet. Harriet was the
Right.
elevator operator in the building,
Yes.
and
Well,
they built out
look.
that character with her whole
Okay.
family.
Well, CJ, yeah, there's a bunch of those successful spinoffs. That's true. That's a good
Hmm.
point. But we got the girls here. Clarissa's up in the house. You're willing to take on Alberto? Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's been pretty clear that he feels like he's kind of in like a mentorship with Ness, and he really does want to build out his own show in that kind of same vein. And
Hmm.
you see, Marco, like you really want to do something a little different than what
Yeah.
Ness does in
Yeah.
the first place. So I mean, it's just different, you know. It's just a different
Yeah.
thing. Like
It is
Tone's show is completely different
very different.
than
And I
all
would
three of you
feel
guys.
I would feel weird. And I'm not. This is no shots at Johnny. Like he does. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to build off of Ness's. Like I want something totally different. Um,
Well,
Yeah, and Johnny likes doing that on the ground stuff, you know? Like he likes going to the camps and going to
Right.
the shows and like
Right.
interviewing people on, you know, on foot and stuff and going to scrum. Like he's into that shit. That's not really your bag.
Right.
So
No, it's not, and the only downfall is Johnny gets damn near what he had 200 people, 150 in there, and I'd never get that. So that's the one downfall. He gets more viewership now doing that, but what are you gonna do?
yeah,
Really?
the only thing is right there, they're there to hear Lobo and Tip go out. You know what I'm saying? They're not there to listen to Johnny's analysis.
No, of course, and I could bring Lobo and Tip on, but I really don't want to do that. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what Tip looked like. I had no idea what he looked like until just today. I didn't know what Jonathan Sims looked like. I didn't even know who. I had no idea Lobo was even black. I thought he was fucking Mexican at first because Lobo sounds like a Mexican, like a Spanish word. And I know he's from Arizona. I had no idea, none of that shit. So, but I liked Lobo. I liked his energy. He's funny. He's funny. I like him. He's just fed up with everything. It was funny. I don't blame him either. But anyway,
I thought Lobo was a little Mexican dude because everybody just calls him Lobo and
That's
he
what I
never
just
calls
said,
him the
yeah.
show. So
what's
yeah,
Lobo mean in Spanish?
that means wolf.
Wolf. Okay, there was a fucking dope Mexican restaurant in Brooklyn called Lobo. It was like a chain. Meant wolf. Okay.
Yo, that's a college mascot. I can't think of which school, but yeah, they call it the Lobos, and their mascot is a wolf.
Wolf. There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, welcome everybody.
Yeah,
My-
no,
There you
I
go.
was about to say like Johnny could kind of get away with what he's doing because he's still building his channel and stuff like. So
Nah, he's gonna no, and there's nothing wrong. He could probably build a way bigger following than me, way quicker doing it that way. So good for him. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. We're doing what we do. I'm kind of. I feel like I'm in a
Limbo.
yo,
not a limbo. Just like I don't have a plan. I'm just letting whatever happen organically turn into whatever happens. That makes maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know, but I am.
I want to bring up something from earlier, Marco, because I wasn't on the panel. I heard you disrespecting Wilfredo Benitez earlier, man. What's up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I felt like he's a little overrated.
I don't think so, Marco.
Bad? Why is that so bad?
Yo, I think certain. I think this is just a you thing, but I think certain guys you just don't like. So
Look, I say the same thing about Mike Tyson, and I love
Mike Tyson. That's very obvious though.
Not really, not to a lot of people. The biggest one I get is the Ali one. I think Ali as a fighter.
See, I see why people would say that.
You do? Okay, so why don't you see it about Benitez?
Because because when we talk about Benitez, we talking about him actually fighting. Like
Ali did way more than Benitez.
No. I'm gonna say with Ali, people look at the stuff he did outside the ring, and they attribute that to his greatness.
They do. They do.
No, I'll die on that hill too, Marco. Ali was the best fighter of two different eras, the 60s and the 70s. Come on, man. After taking a 4-year layoff, basically being banned from the sport.
Mo. I'm saying he was not an all-time great. He's not in the top.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about Ali.
Hold on. We gotta hash that out. Let him land.
You don't think Ali's an all-time great?
What? He's not in the top what, Marco?
I don't think Muhammad Ali is in the top 10 all-time greats in history.
He beats
Okay, that's different.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's crazy, Marco.
And I know most people don't agree with that. I kind
of agree with that.
But
top 10.
If we're but we went over this, so I might have to amend that. If we're looking at the prime Ali before prison, right? Or not prison, excuse me, before being banned.
Yo, see, that's racist.
Oh, shut up.
He's thinking of Mike Tyson. He's thinking of Tyson.
Yeah.
How long was he banned though?
He was banned 3 years,
4.
from 27 to 29 or 26 to 29. And those are basically the primest years.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, especially back then.
He lost his prime. Like he literally lost it.
26 though, he did have 7 or 8 years of a career, which probably is long enough. So I'm not sure if I want to.
Yeah, that's true.
Tyson only had 4 years, but this dude had 7 or 8.
3
Sure.
You look like losing 3 years of your prime is like no telling what you would have did.
Absolutely.
Right.
And he came back.
Frazier wouldn't even have the belt, probably, most likely.
I mean, we can run down the list.
True.
Of dudes he beat. He beat Ken Norton, Ernie Shavers.
Ken Norton beat him 3 times, arguably, by the way. Go ahead.
I mean, he also beat Frazier. He beat all the contenders.
Frazier beat him.
He could beat
Spinks beat him.
Facts.
Norton beat him.
He also beat Norton, though.
Arguably,
Sure,
he didn't win any of
He beat Spinks.
But yes.
Right. You're
Spinks
right.
he did beat in the second fight, yeah, but the first fight Spinks beat him.
He's much younger too, you know.
And Spinks only had 7 fights.
Definitely.
Was a gold medalist, but after that, Spinks beat nobody of note. Spinks and Norton made their name as legends just because they beat Ali, which to me is like, don't you need to have more than one big win?
That's kind of big. That's kind of big, Marco.
That's
No,
very
it's
big.
huge.
That's pretty big. That's
Wait,
not
I'm
like
gonna ask this.
you say that like they beat the guy who makes the fries at McDonald's. Like they beat Ali. I don't know.
Kinda,
The gold
your
medalist.
reception's real
Two of the
choppy.
biggest.
You're in the Matrix, Mo.
I think there's a
Let me ask this
CO2
real
leak.
quick though.
I think the CO2 leak is messing with the reception. Go ahead.
Oh my,
So
don't do that.
when they beat him, was he in his prime?
Who? Ali?
Yeah.
No,
No, Ali.
that was
arguably
after. That was a
didn't-
comeback.
But here's my argument, Yayan. He lost at 29. And no, except
lost
for
at
random
29?
dudes like Mike Tyson, 29 is the prime of every fighter, always, in every era. 29. If
Yeah.
you're in your 20s, you're never not in your prime.
That's a fact. I think you
No,
went to your
Marco.
prime at like 26, 27.
No, that's wild.
Why?
No, but yeah, go look at the film. His legs were totally gone by
No,
when
he
he
looked
came
like
back.
shit.
He was not
He
the
looked
same
like
fighter when he came back.
But we're talking about at
So
29.
you
He looked that bad.
if you can see with your eyes that it's not.
But
Well, look, but hey,
he's 29.
you say that, but look at it with your eyes.
So what's
It
your?
doesn't
so what are you
matter.
saying?
I
So
mean,
what are you
everybody's
saying?
prime is not the same.
Yeah, he got shot
What I'm
That's a
early.
saying
Is
is
what
that
Mo is
the
saying.
eye
saying.
test
So then
obviously
Mo,
shows that he's
so
not in his
then-
prime.
So then, Mo. So if that's the case, which I'm not saying you have a strong argument that he might have to be disqualified from these talks because his prime was so
So-
short.
So I'm gonna ask this. I think.
Well, I disregard that whole thing of what you're saying of like, oh, how long and dominant was your prime? I disregard that in my criteria
I do
entirely,
too.
quite frankly,
I do too.
Well, you
I
have
mean,
to have
because
a,
it's so arbitrary.
So you give Mike
Yeah,
Tyson
but it's
the 4 years
arbitrary.
that he was kicking ass. You give that.
Yeah,
that's
I mean
okay?
to me that's long enough for a
Okay.
prime. in
Well,
my
if we want to
Yes.
take that,
Thirsty.
then you could take a whole shitload of fighters who you can. I mean, there's so many in history that were undefeated, knocking everybody out, and then you can argue, well, that was the end of their prime. Like it'll
So
never
Mo,
stop.
you I mean not Mo,
depends, it
Marco.
depends.
Marco, you said that Norton and Spinks became legends because only from beating Ali, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, but Buster Douglas did not become a legend. He was still known as a one-hit wonder. I wonder what the
I
distinction
think
is.
it's
Well,
crazy.
I guess the distinction was they were coming up and they had a star-studded kind of come up. They were prospects. They were rising stars. Douglas never was. He just had that one win out of
Right.
nowhere, having
Right.
already quit and all this other
Basically a
shit.
one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
And then he
Ali
immediately
fought
lost.
when the greatest era of heavyweights, though. Look at the heavyweights associated with Ali in that era.
No,
That's
true.
when the greatest heavyweights were around. So, and he beat all of them, didn't he?
Finally, Yayan, I can make a joke you make there. Bob
Yeah.
was watching all that live. Huh?
But
Yeah.
you
You
gotta give
already
Ali. He
got
beat Liston. I mean, he beat
No, you
Foreman.
got it.
Yo,
I
Liston,
mean-
the Liston victory, guys, at the time was almost Buster Douglas like. Like nobody thought Liston's losing to anybody
Right.
at that time.
So was the Foreman one. Literally
Yes.
two of the
Oh,
biggest
that's true.
upsets in the sport
That's
belong to
true.
one
Okay.
guy,
I'm
Marco.
with you.
So I don't know how you can say he's
wait,
overrated.
So Foreman,
because of it's not just the upsets that
So
he
Ali
had.
was
What
the
about the
underdog versus
upsets that
Foreman?
people beat him? What's
When
that?
he
But
was
what about
old
the
and
upsets when he
past
came
it.
back and beat them?
I said,
Yeah,
Ali-
he
I
was
don't
old
think
and past it,
29 is
Marco.
old. 29 is not old. Getting dropped and
It
mopped
was
across
back
the country.
then.
Yeah,
Nah, no,
But it was back
50,
then,
60 years
Marco.
ago. Yes, it
Nope,
was.
no.
And he
29,
was off for
Bro.
3 years.
nah. 29 was never old in boxing.
And he was off for
ever.
3 years though.
Yes, it was, Marco. You're wrong.
Yeah, but again,
You're
based on the
100%
eye
wrong.
test,
Ever. 20s.
You're
if
making
you-
it-
Marco.
all
you're
your
making a
20s,
generality when saying 29 is prime, but like Mo said, based on the eye test, you could tell he was past it. We have to be subjective about
Yeah,
that
but
one.
we already went into that. Then we could do like that. We're going to go that with everybody who started losing. So then, how do you know that it's not just better fighters that beat them, as opposed to they're out of their prime?
I mean, what
Because of
heavyweight?
my eyes tell
What you
me. I know what
mean?
I'm looking at, Marco.
Your eyes.
Come
Well,
on.
Exactly.
then your eyes. Okay,
Exactly.
so your eyes. But why is that? Because he's not in his prime. Look, certain people like Mike Tyson's
So-
time ended. but
Well, it's
that's
moved
because
totally
that was
different,
just
slower
mental.
reflexes.
Let
You know,
me
you
ask
can
you-
just.
No,
me-
Tyson didn't look slower. Tyson
Let
just
me
stopped
ask
doing
this.
certain shit.
Oh, no, I was
Let me
talking
ask
about
this.
Ali.
might
I
have
was talking about
stopped
Ali.
training. He might have just stopped. Look, he got
Let me
fat.
ask this though.
He was at least 15, 20 pounds heavier when he came back. What's up?
So that's what I was about to say. When he came back, he clearly wasn't active. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Well,
he just
how
stopped.
do you know he wasn't? He could have been. He was probably sparring the whole 3 years he was off. That doesn't mean he didn't
Come
go
on,
to the
man.
gym once.
Well, like, no,
He
I'm not saying
wasn't,
that.
Marco. He
Huh?
wasn't.
I'm not
Come on.
saying
How
he
do you
wasn't.
know?
But like, But like, look how he looked when he
I
came
didn't know
back.
you were in
though.
Louisville in the 70s.
But look at his
Mo?
body, but
Exactly.
Marco.
Look
You
how he
look at
looked
his
when he came
body.
back.
A
Like,
lot
dude,
of fighters.
Howard
look
Cosell
like that.
reported, Howard Cosell reported that Muhammad Ali, the night before he was supposed to fight Frazier. The night before he was at the club, bro. He was getting crunk
He
at the
didn't
club
even
with the
drink.
hoes.
What are you
Let's
talking about?
go.
He's Muslim.
Not according to Howard Cosell. Not according to Ali
Get outta here.
himself. Ali himself
Well,
said he was at the
Cosell was
club
hating.
drinking. Like, what
Yeah.
are you talking
Cosell was hating.
about?
Like,
He
look,
was
Show
he
me
was
that.
a pussy hound.
Show me a link of Ali saying he drank. I don't believe that for a second.
look what
Show me-
Clarissa
Marco.
said. That's
What
And
you
if
think he was in
Muslims
the
take
club
that
in the
shit.
middle of the night playing
Hold on.
Scrabble? What do you think he was
I'ma
doing?
say-
School have taught me something new. No, he wasn't drinking. Nah, but why it matters? Because drinking will fuck up your endurance in the ring. Just going out and hanging around girls won't.
Well, I
that-
don't think he was
we-
hanging with them, Marco. I don't
I'm
think
gonna just
they
say
weren't playing.
That's
He was-
not
Yeah.
the same as getting
That
drunk.
means he wasn't locked
every
in
night.
though.
They were playing Uno. It was on the
That
up
means
and
he
up.
wasn't locked in though. If he had like
What?
just like Mike Tyson,
Bullshit.
he had the club into the
You
Japanese
can
girls.
work hard all day and go and have fun and bang girls. Like,
you
that's
just
bullshit.
not. He was continuously doing that though.
If he was on some broner shit where he's getting drunk and fucking that's a different. But if you're just you could reward
You
yourself.
brought up brother.
Matter of fact, I know I did. They say that a lot of fighters, that's a very healthy part of the training. You got to give yourself
Nah, man.
A little
You gotta be
release.
locked
Hey, I
in
could see that.
24/7.
Everything in moderation. But I'm gonna say
Absolutely.
this: the Nation of Islam, which Ali obviously belonged to, and especially back then, was very serious. I don't see him running off
That's what
drinking
I'm
and
saying.
just
I don't know what the fuck.
fucking
Nah,
hoes
see,
like
drinking,
that.
I don't know.
He's a
but-
public figure, Mo. He's not going to be
mean-
going drinking in public. That'll get
I
out.
mean, let's keep it real. Like Muslim or not, Christian or not, like people gonna do what they do, regardless of religion.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that he didn't bang any white women, but I've heard he banged a lot. He's
Exactly.
like you. He's like Yayan.
Exactly, Yayan. Come on, he's
Just
Muhammad
like
Ali.
my
He can do whatever he wants. He's Muhammad Ali. You
He's
kidding
like,
me?
yeah,
You think the
nah,
NOI is gonna kick him out?
Nah, not kick out, but it would have got out. It would have definitely got out.
Yeah, it would have.
Nah, you
public
gotta
place.
think his
Would've been a
public
big story.
perception at that time.
Marco, answer me this: what
Go ahead.
heavyweight hasn't been knocked down? I mean,
Knocked down?
well, you said he was getting knocked across the ring, but I mean, it's
No,
heavyweight,
I'm saying
right?
that Frazier beat him when he was 29.
Yeah, but
He wasn't
Frazier's like
locked
an
in,
all-time
though.
great, right? I mean,
Let's get into that. Who did Frazier beat big besides Ali?
Wait, Joe Frazier
Joe Frazier
for Philly, right?
from
I don't
Philly. George
I don't
Foreman
know much about
annihilated
him.
him 3 times. Who did he even fight besides Ali and Foreman?
I don't know.
How did he get the belt? I'm trying to remember when Ali was.
He was no joke
defended.
coming up to the Ali.
No.
Undefeated.
I'm just trying to
knocked everybody
remember.
out. But when
Who
he
did he get the
when he
belt?
stepped up against him, he beat Jimmy Ellis. Like, he didn't beat any big names except
Jimmy Ellis.
Ali.
I think Frazier beat Jimmy Ellis for the vacant heavyweight
I wanna
title.
say
And
you're
I think-
right.
That was a nasty
And-
knockout. I'll give
Exactly.
But still, he doesn't.
And
have
he was
the-
a dominant heavyweight for like 5 years. He defended the title various times, like at least
No,
5
he
times.
was
I
very
think.
down. He was, but again, no big time legendary names besides. That's his one win is Ali.
Okay, but once again, you say that like you're talking about the guy who was flipping burgers at Burger King, bro. Yeah, he
No,
beat Ali
You know why
in the
I'm saying that?
biggest
Because
fight of that
Ali
decade.
was very beatable when he came back. That's my point.
Okay, why? Why was he very beatable
Because
when
he
he came
lost
back?
to fucking a bunch of different people.
Because he was out of his prime.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're undermining your own shit,
Exactly.
Marco.
Exactly. No. I'm not at all. I know he was out of his prime technically,
Right.
but then
That's what
his
we telling
prime
you.
is very short, and maybe it shouldn't fucking count. But I will say this:
So I'm asking you this.
1966 Ali, the one who knocked out Cleveland Williams, that dude could maybe beat any heavyweight in history. I'm not retarded, but we'll never know. Go ahead.
So okay, so how long does a prime have to be for you specifically to qualify it?
Right around what Ali actually did, 7-8 years maybe, because you can't be giving guys all-time great status with like 3 solid years of kicking ass.
Yeah, no. That's like a dude in the NBA being like a 3-time All-Star.
Right.
That don't
And
count.
Ali, that wasn't his prime. He turned pro, and he had about 7 years until he. So I don't know. Would you consider prime as soon as you turn pro? Because if you don't,
No, it's prime whenever you start being dominant, in my opinion.
well, he started. These guys start as to they turn pro. You know what I mean? Especially him being a gold medalist and all that.
Like, okay, now I'm actually like, would you say Abdul Mason in his prime right now?
Oh, so
No.
now we're going there. Well, if
Not
that's
yet.
the case, then Ali's prime doesn't. His prime was not. Nah, it takes a while for a fighter to be at his.
I agree. At his peak.
Right. Ali wasn't. No fighters at their peak when they first turned pro. None of them.
Exactly.
So then,
Except for you
maybe
said
like
Roy
Roy.
was, which I thought was glazing.
Or Leonard.
No.
Well,
Very special fighters.
Roy was those guys were visually amazing from jump. But in their prime,
They're the
they
exceptions that prove the rule,
No,
if
no.
anything.
Did you? I'm
they
actually
obviously learned and shit as they went. Yeah, they weren't as good. Roy wasn't as good at his third fight as he was in his 25th fight, obviously.
But when I asked you, I was like, when did Roy Jones prime start? You said when he turned pro.
Yeah, I did. But now that we're talking about it, I guess prime shouldn't be when they first turn pro. I guess it should be. I don't know when it starts. I mean,
But you have to admit, Marco, that it varies from person to person. Like just in this
Facts.
chat
That's
alone,
facts.
everyone's biology is different. Some people
Prime.
are like early. What is it?
Like-
Early bloomers. Some people are late bloomers.
Like Hopkins, like let's keep it real. Like
Yeah.
he could have been in his prime.
well,
like
technically,
since he lost
guys,
to Roy Jones.
yeah,
right?
and Roy's just the best ever. So like he could have been in his prime the whole time.
Just the
Right,
best
He
right.
was
ever.
not in his. He was not in his prime the whole
Let's be
time,
real,
bro.
though.
When he
Roy-
fought De La Hoya, he was not in his prime. He was way past it, and
I
that's a
disagree.
testament to
I
that's a
disagree.
testament. That's a testament to Hopkins'
Well,
greatness that he was
that's what
able
I'm
to
saying.
be
Why was he so
dominant
disagree
outside
with
of
you.
his prime.
I
Damn near
disagree.
50s.
I think it was. I think he was just as effective and just smarter when he fought De La Hoya.
Hopkins,
He didn't seem
He
like
was
he
way
lost any
bigger, though.
speed or power. I disagree. He held on to it like the whole time, and that's rare.
Yeah, I agree.
Foreman,
started
for
late as
example,
well.
was a very different fighter in his comeback. Ali was a
Yes.
different fighter in his comeback, but Hopkins,
Yeah, he was really the same fighter.
but Hopkins
You know what
never
I'm saying?
had a comeback. He just did it straight through. Maybe that's
Just
why.
kept going.
Yeah. But you had a James Toney is another one who I wouldn't say he didn't get better when
He got
older.
worse.
He got smarter, maybe.
He didn't get worse. He regressed.
Well, he wasn't as powerful. as
No,
Eventually, but no,
he
he
was
did get
fighting guys that
smarter.
were way
I agree
bigger
with
than
Marco.
him.
way
Yeah,
bigger,
well,
right?
that-
So we couldn't
yeah.
really hurt
I
them
mean,
because
That plays a factor in my opinion.
yeah. So I don't know when the prime. I mean, the prime should maybe count as soon as they turn pro because what are we going to like? How do we narrow it down? Then we can't.
I think
Well, with your
okay,
eye
so
test, that's the only way,
yeah, that's what I
Marco.
was
You have
about
to
to say.
That's it.
know what you're looking at.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I guess then Roy's prime probably. I don't even know. I guess it started maybe when he started fighting contenders. Like the
Yeah.
first maybe
Yeah.
10 fights aren't really prime. I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, because them
I
like
think
anybody
that's
can make
fair.
it. Like, let's keep it real.
Yeah. So then I mean, if that's the case, Ali's prime is way too short for me to But nonetheless, in that span of whatever years it is, just like Mike Tyson, those two, nobody maybe could have beat them to this day. Fuck, and those are the two that surpass
agree.
generational. You know, I talk about eras. They'll shit.
You know why I say that?
I think, gentlemen, you looking at a little dip. So I'll bring LeBron James. When LeBron James was like 16, his body, he was in his prime then. Because they were saying, and they were right, like, yo, LeBron could play in the NBA. He got an NBA body. So I think a lot of these guys, like Ali, was in his prime at 18. You talking about a guy who's physically better than all the other ones. LeBron James at 16 was better. His body was better than most NBA guys.
I'm saying
Ali at
LeBron was
18,
different.
body, and heavyweight body, skill, and everything was better. That's his prime.
Yeah.
Maybe his
Damn,
skills,
Bob.
but you talking about his body. His body,
Bob,
Ali's body.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I
talking
thought we
about,
had
Jersey Bob.
I thought we
Jersey
had
Bob's
10
right.
minutes till you stopped tripping.
No, I'm just talking about. Nah, it's real. The body. I just brought up LeBron because you think about it. Because we didn't have, but everybody was talking about LeBron like they was like, yo, he literally could play in the NBA at 16.
No, I remember that. I
And
lived through it.
I'm gonna say this, like Mo was
Physically,
saying.
yes. I'll give you that, Bob. Physically, yes. I'm glad you said not skills wise. Okay.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
skill wise, yeah, I'm talking physically.
Like Mo was saying, everybody different. LeBron was just a specimen. Like never seen nothing like him.
But Ali was
That's
a
an
specimen.
anomaly though. Like that's a, you know what I'm saying.
Ali
LeBron,
was a
you can't-
specimen for with his speed and everything at the heavyweight.
Well,
He
maybe
was a
I
specimen.
don't know.
nobody
Maybe he is
danced
right
like
there.
that.
Maybe his prime did start. You know when he first started.
George
playing.
Foreman was a specimen. George Foreman had that country
Absolutely.
strength. He was a specimen.
Yeah.
His prime, you know, when he was in the Olympics, I believe that's
I
prime.
mean, here's something. So
Interesting.
Manny Pacquiao is one of the few that his prime clearly wasn't the first, like, whatever, 10 fights because he got knocked out twice. Like, he's one of those few. But most of these guys are just spectacular off jump. Guys like Roy, Sugar Ray, Mike, Ali. But
Okay.
Pacquiao, Floyd, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it was funny. All these guys except for Tyson were fucking gold medalists, I believe I just mentioned. So, being a medalist makes a big difference too, I feel like.
Yeah, because they're developed, right? That development.
It's development, and it's also pressure, and it's like you gotta perform. Like you
Well,
gotta.
also it weeds them out, right? Because they don't get to being a gold medalist if they're not the real deal like that.
Sure,
That's true.
sure. I mean, sure, and that's why, like, guys like Lomo were fighting for championships 2 fights in.
Well, that's different.
Crazy.
That's different. He was like damn near 30, like in his second fight.
True.
Because he was like that. A guy like him, he came his pro career into his prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there's been a bunch of fighters like that.
I don't know. I just can't call a teenager like that he in his prime because I just don't believe that.
I just really, because here's the thing with Ali. When people talk about Ali, and this is why I think he's overrated, because they don't really talk about those 7 years. They're talking about all of it, in the ring, all the time. Like, if people were just focusing on those 7 years, I'd be like, what can I say? But they're not. And that's my problem with it. Because the most of his great shit, besides listing, it all happened in his quote-unquote not prime.
Yeah, he had more high-profile fights in the comeback.
You're talking about his second
serve
career?
as a testament, though, that he is not overrated, that he was able to do all that stuff outside of his prime, Marco? That's what I don't understand.
No, because he had a lot of things that I don't think were great outside of his prime.
As well, but
Right,
I don't know. But I gotta say top 10. I have to think about it, but
Yeah, and you was. What about Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson wasn't in his prime as a teenager.
That's different, though.
Tyson
That's different.
was like a man-child.
That's different.
He was at his prime.
It's not different.
It is, bro. People is different. Like we was just saying, people is different. Like, you can't compare it to because everybody, trajectory is different.
Yeah, people peak at different times, but
exactly,
Marco, you say that Ali is overrated because very funny, okay, because his highlights happened in his second title reign. Why does that matter? I mean, one of the reasons he had his greater accomplishments there is because in his first title reign, aside from Liston, none of the fighters he fought were that great.
Except for Floyd Patterson.
Floyd Patterson, well, he turned out to be.
Patterson was damaged
dope
goods
in the beginning, but even him, after Igmar Johansson slept him, and
he's still a big name though. Come on,
at the time, big name. It was a brief.
Patterson was a Hall of Famer, but he was pretty much damaged goods after Liston thumped him.
Yeah, and then Ali kicked the fuck out of him. He had a bunch of losses, and he wasn't even that old when he started getting his ass whooped. He had a great initial jump.
But there you go. Look at that. Who was he trained by?
Thank you, Customato.
Yeah, there you go. There's something about Customato, the way he develops and trains these guys.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Customato's mental. Like I've heard, Kevin used to tell me shit he said, and obviously we've seen it on TV. And he was way more psychologically sharp and polishing than people give him credit for.
That's very
that's
true.
Part of why you
100%.
Fear. You use use the fear to flame as flame to. Just all the
fan the flames. Yeah, use fear to fan the flame.
But you share that opinion because Customato shared that same opinion about Ali.
What opinion?
He was like Ali was never that he was great, but he wasn't great, so to speak.
Well, hold on real quick. Moon, I don't know what to tell you, man. I never really. If there's mad shootings every time you go to the gym, that's probably not a good place to go. Then bullet can go through.
Yeah, you can find another gym, homie.
This is random. Live in Patterson, New Jersey. There's gunshots everywhere.
Nah. Patterson's pretty fucked up. If that's true,
yeah, I got a homie out there.
Like, I mean, I don't think. Doesn't sound like. Is there really gunshots all the time? Like, are they exaggerating? Because
Nah, that's North Camden too. The same way.
You can't punch a bullet. Find a new gym. You can't punch that bullet.
What up, Mikhail? What up, Mikhail's trying to get one of these clowns to fight you.
I'll fight him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You won't even
I'm surprised Tip didn't take it.
Where's the back? I want to see back footage from you.
No, don't disrespect Mikhail, but
I want to see back footage.
He is a little too small.
He'll fuck you up. You never fought before.
Hey,
professionally.
Marco, I just pulled up Joe Frazier. I'm just looking at name. Buster Mathis, he beat Buster Mathis.
That's a good name.
Oscar what's his
Bonavina. That's a good name.
That's a good name.
Good
Jerry
name.
Quarry.
Good
Jimmy
name.
Ellis.
Good name.
Von Foster.
Yeah. Foster's good.
Those are all name guys.
Foster's a middle light heavyweight.
George Chevalier.
Yeah,
Supposed
but
to have power.
Those are
Chevalier had
solid
one of the
BB
greatest
plus fighters.
Because Chevalier had one of the greatest chins in history.
He
yeah,
beat some
Frazier,
guys.
Frazier was
Foster's up there with Shaver that when it comes to punching power. And let me just say this one thing about Pacquiao. When
That's
it
random.
comes to Pacquiao, no, Foster was a monster with his hands.
No, you just
But
said Pacquiao. I'm saying that's random.
no, because y'all was just talking about Pacquiao.
When?
Pacquiao.
You did bring him up.
Just talking about Pacquiao in his
Yeah, like
prime.
20 minutes ago. Okay, go ahead.
That was
damn!
12 seconds ago.
I thought you. So Pacquiao, one thing that most people don't know is he starts in kickboxing. So when he fought like my partner 3K Battery's partner, he got slept.
Yeah, 3K knocked him out. It was the first guy. The body
Yeah,
shot.
slept him. No, the face shot.
Oh, the
when
second
he planned
knockout
it.
was a body shot that Pacquiao lost by.
Yeah, and then Marquez did that to him later in his career when he was just a boxer. So it happened to him in kickboxing too.
Okay.
Yo, I just want to say, I looked at Pacquiao's career. Like when he did all that weight class stuff. I thought I swear to God, it might sound stupid to y'all, but I thought he really won a belt in all them weight classes. Like he only won a belt, I think, in 112 and then 122. I thought he won a belt in like 108. Like I don't know. But
it's still eight weight classes, all right.
Well, he fought in 8 weight classes.
Do we think that he was really sipping on the Capri Suns?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Damn. What
Y'all
about
got
you,
it.
That guy.
At least when he got up to fighting in 147, 140.
He a little
What
overrated.
you think, Aiden, Bob?
No, I don't think so. He never tested negative, and 8 division champ. He had a belt in 8 division.
He definitely was using something.
Wait, and
So was Marquez.
That's actually an argument why he would be, because he got up so much weight. That's the whole.
Barry Bonds never
did.
tested positive either, but I don't know what it is.
Wait,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, he
did
didn't.
not.
He pleaded the
admitted
fifth.
he
He
got-
was like, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna do it.
Oh,
No,
he
that was Mark
admitted it
McGuire that
after.
admitted.
Yeah, Mark McGuire, and then fucking Jose Canseco snitched on fucking all of
There
Oakland.
we go. Yeah.
You don't know about this, Marco.
Stop snitching.
Because Mark McGuire was my favorite player, but like when he admitted that, it broke my heart, man.
Man, I hate baseball.
I've seen white folks.
How did Pacquiao get all that power? As he was going up, man.
No,
Yeah,
Mo,
like-
real quick.
yeah.
I'm not on some.
But
Mo,
yeah,
I
the
want to address
power
Mo real
coming up.
quick. I'm not on some super street shit like I never had a stop snitching T-shirt, but I do look down on it when you were guilty as well, and you want to turn around and use that insider information to profit off a book, writing a book. That's not
scandalous,
honorable.
bro. Yeah, no, that was scandalous of Canseco.
Yeah.
Not a cool dude.
I want to speak on something Bob just said. Like he said he got all that power. I looked at Pacquiao's career. At a certain point, he had like 17 fights with like 10 knockouts or something like that. I'm like, what he go as soon as he go up, he start knocking all these bigger dudes out. It just don't make sense to me.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
Raise his eyebrows, definitely.
Look what he did to Margarito. Like, oh my god,
He didn't knock him. He knocked him out, but it was just a cumulative. All those shots he wasn't knocking people, sleeping them. Then
I'm just saying, look what he did to look what he did to these dudes.
Hatton is the only one that he slept. All those other dudes just took a vicious
he quit,
beating.
but
Yeah,
I agree. And he beat my guys too. He whooped on Pereira at like 122 and
De La
Morales
Hoya.
at like 130.
Yeah, he beat De La Hoya. I was going to bring that one up.
Fuck De La
De La
Hoya.
Hoya up.
like literally, bro. Like I don't know.
De La Hoya got like 5 inches of height on him too, and he was just whooping his
The
ass.
skill, like I
Crazy.
said about Pacquiao, the skill set is clearly there, but yeah, I think it's he got a little power up.
I don't think he needed it, but it definitely helped when he's fighting guys that are like 147. I think really what is the true prime Pacquiao is the one that fought Morales in those 3 fights.
I agree,
especially in that first one. That was peak Pacquiao, like
Really?
just pure natural talent. Yeah,
didn't one of them beat him?
Man, I think the one that beat Cotto, Mosley, Margarito, De La Hoya, that
That's
one.
the one we saying that's on the. I mean,
Yeah, but we don't know.
I don't
Well,
know.
let me put a
I
bow
just
on it
mean-
with this. People, in retrospect, people were criticizing Floyd for not taking the Pacquiao fight sooner, but all he was demanding was Olympic style testing. So, I mean, hey, read between the lines.
Look, most fighters,
Yeah, that's crazy.
traditionally go up 20 pounds over their career, roughly. Pacquiao went up for almost 50.
Exactly. He said this dude said from 122 to 130 was natural. I agree.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm alleging too. So that was probably his real natural weight. Everything above that, I would consider maybe some Capri Suns took a part in that.
Asterisk, like they put an asterisk next to
Yeah.
Barry Bonds and didn't let him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Which is
but
crazy.
it's
That's
kind of
crazy.
hard because we also don't know what guys before the 1990s when steroids were really even in the public knowledge took shit
course.
too. So it's kind of like,
I agree. It's kind of hypocritical in a way because you probably already have some steroid users in there. But so, I mean,
yeah,
a guy that never tested positive, although we all know his head got big as fuck. I don't know. It's a gray area, man.
Like Roy Jones, we don't know. His whole career is just tainted. And we don't know what he's
Adrian
doing.
Broner's a big fat bitch.
Damn.
I'm not Broner. So
why don't you get yourself a Kevlar jumpsuit, windbreaker, and go to the gym? Then I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking great.
He wilding
get a
out.
Kevlar hip protector.
Yeah, something. Get a police escort. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, where the fuck you been at? E-Rock? You don't come in the chat. We were talking the other day. Yo, because of you, we went on a whole California divorce tangent. Because my boy is getting divorced and he's getting fucking dragged. And we're wondering, is that happening to you? Is she giving you some problems, man? You working?
Hey, E-Rock, you need some insight. Tap in. I got divorced in California.
Hey, E-Rock, Alberto was on here saying you're getting put over the barrel, bro. Alberto was saying you're getting taken for everything.
Alberto is a bit of a weasel.
Fucking loser.
You're funny.
Yo, Yayan's he's a bit of a weasel. Like, I mean, I guess I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm not, but I kind of am.
I mean, we didn't even know if what he was saying was true, but we were just like, oh, poor fucking. We were more concerned about E-Rock than questioning Alberto's sources.
Right, but the facts are E-Rock doesn't come in anymore almost at all. He was here all the time, so something's going on. He could
I don't know.
Trying to, who knows?
Maybe he was going through
the brain Heenan.
That was a good discussion. Never getting married now.
Yeah, nah. I don't think I'm gonna
shut up. I know Yayan was going hard in the paint. So wait, Yayan, you plan on having a bunch of kids and never getting married? You're gonna be
yeah.
Spreading your seed far and wide, like different baby mamas. Is that the game?
Gotta be careful, Yayan. Be careful with that.
It depends, man.
No, champ, it don't depend. You got to plan this shit out.
Well, Yayan lives in Indiana, though. Divorce laws are probably different out there.
Punched,
Yeah. I need to see Pacquiao's calves because Thailanders usually shoot the calves up so they're short with really huge calf muscles, and especially when you Thai box. So I need to go look at Pacquiao's calves and see, because that's gonna let us know right there.
I wonder why he didn't stick with kickboxing.
No. Speaking of calves, Yayan is in Indiana. So yeah, y'all still got like dowry prices out there. You give a bitch 10 calves or give her father 10 calves, and that's your bride, right?
Lady.
You know what's crazy? Like, I swear to God, it's funny. Marco was making all them farm jokes, and like when I had moved to the house I'm in now, I moved down the street from a farm. That's the first time I seen a farm in Indiana.
That's all fun.
That's where I come from. That's what we picture Indiana to be. Just a lot of farms.
Word.
At least we're not scared
you
of
ever
guns.
seen the movie Footloose?
I heard about it, but it's a little too older for me.
I mean, it was actually filmed in Utah, I believe. But
that's with Kevin Bacon, right?
Yeah. Or where Superman? Was that Indiana? Where the
he's from
Iowa.
Yeah. Oh, Iowa. I thought it was Gary.
I thought it was
Larry
Indiana.
Bird. Larry Bird is from Indiana. He was a country.
Yeah, Michael Jackson too.
Right.
Gary.
One of the greatest men of all time.
One of the
greatest. In terms of Mayweather Pacquiao, I know you guys like Mayweather, but I mean Pacquiao agreed to unlimited urine testing. The whole thing was Mayweather was like, I want you to be blood tested randomly.
Right, Olympic style testing. I agree. I'm not even a Mayweather fan, so don't put that on me. I'm just being objective.
It's a lot harder to bullshit or get through a
blood test.
Right, urine's easier to fake.
Well, he agreed to blood testing. And Mayweather wanted him to go above and beyond with like more extra blood testing, which is like.
I mean, if you're clean, why not just agree to it and get the biggest payday of your life?
You have to. I'm see now. I'm doing both sides here because I agree with both of you. You have to understand at that time they were having this whole A side, B side dick measuring contest, and either one of them giving in to any of the stipulations to the other was almost looked at as like, oh, you're the A side then.
You're making a concession. You're the bitch in the situation. I feel you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and let's
That's
keep it real.
stupid.
That's why Pacquiao had probably took the fight because after that before that he got knocked out by Marquez.
Exactly. Then he's like,
he kind of
whatever.
had to take the fight.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, less to lose.
And that's what I credit the beginning of kind of boxing being ruined up until Turkey came in now, and everybody started this A side B side shit and being like, it was almost like a badge of honor. I walked away from that fight. It's like, oh, great,
bullshit.
Great. Now we don't get to see
the fans.
Now, I wish we could see.
Yeah.
I wish we could see I'm gonna say 135 Floyd versus 135 Pacquiao. That'd have been crazy.
135 Floyd was a vicious.
Would have been a lot of activity.
Him versus
me personally, my favorite version of Floyd is 140. Like when he fought Zab, like he was a little no homo, but he was a little stockier. Like I think he had a little more pop.
That's mad gay. Nah, to me, I'm just fucking with you, but to me, it's Diego Corrales. That was the biggest monster.
That was at 135, wasn't it?
135. But also, what he did to Gotti was still hard punching.
That was at 140.
Yeah, that was at 140. But 35 and 40, like right up to Gotti. I think Gotti was the last time I saw him really punching.
Yeah.
Like he almost broke it. He might have broke his hands on Gotti's fucking ribcage.
He probably did. I was thinking when he fought Emmanuel, I thought that was his best adaption performance because Emmanuel was such a difficult puzzle to solve.
Floyd was young.
And by the way, I think that was you, Adrian. I watched that fight against the dude you said beat his ass. I don't think he beat his ass.
No.
Yeah, I actually seen it too. It was
it was competitive, but Floyd won.
Right.
You thought Floyd won?
I had an A4.
Yeah. But it was competitive. Like the first 4 or 5 rounds were going back and forth, and Floyd did what he always does. Grab the reins and Kia.
Adjust.
Yeah, he gave Floyd a good fight though.
Yeah, he gave him a run for us. I thought he won, but yeah, I feel y'all.
And
no, for real, I know it's an inside joke, but Floyd was the best at adjustments, in-fight adjustments.
I gotta say Crawford for now, but yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And not only good at adjusting, but being. If you guys remember, I remember this after he fought Conor McGregor. Now, who cares, right? But Conor McGregor said something in the post-fight interview. He's like, "Oh, you didn't have any fucking, you didn't fucking have any fucking power, but he was just so fucking composed. His composure was fucking." And it was like, that's what Floyd was the best at. No matter what's coming at him, composed, calculating, that Intel Core processor, fully charged, running. That's what his superpower was.
Right. Yeah. Besides,
he got rocked by Shane Mosley, and then he just bounced right back.
Yeah, I swear to God, I do not know how he stayed up, bro.
Yeah,
remember he grabbed his arm. He grabbed his arm as he hit him with it, and that was the smartest thing I've seen.
Oh, man, his knees came out like somebody stunned him.
That's what I'm talking about. That second one he got rocked with. Oh my God. Hey, but Pillow, give me a weight class.
Looked like he got fucking tased in the kneecaps. It's just
Marco, do you think that's something that fighters can be taught, or do you think that's just, like you said, that's just his superpower? Like, do you think fighters can be trained to have that kind of composure? Do you attribute that to experience, or what he learned in the gym, or it's his?
You talking about Floyd?
What makes him?
I want to follow up on that after Marco.
That composure.
I attribute that. There's only a couple people I've seen with that kind of composure. I will say, up to thus far, Crawford's one of them too.
Goddamn right.
We know Crawford's upbringing. Like the guy, our new friend Sutter Kane said this, and I agree. You know, when your mama doesn't love you and makes you go out and fight and fuck you, and like when you have to have a certain fucking anger. Or Floyd's, I think, was his pops. Like, I'm gonna prove this motherfucker wrong. He tells me I ain't shit my whole life. My father did that to me a little bit. He wasn't around much, but like mine was more. We would shoot. We would play horse, and he would start like a fucking toddler, start like cheating, putting his foot. Your foot was on the line. It doesn't count. And like he would just make me want to be children. And when he would beat me, he would like laugh, or he made me be so competitive. Like he didn't fucking slap me around like Floyd's dad probably did. But my point is, that's what really I think brings that coach. You are so locked in because you want to win. You don't want to feel the way you did when you were younger. And whatever
it's a competitive edge.
Yep. Okay, let me piggyback on that. Not only do you have to have that eternal chip on your shoulder, like Marco is saying, but also a lot of discipline. I think the dudes that are able to stay away from the vices, drugs, alcohol. He had some problems with women, but for the most part, he was very clean. Like lived a disciplined lifestyle. So a huge chip on your shoulder and extreme discipline. I think that's what gave him that edge.
Yeah, Floyd
okay.
was a savage, man. I remember when he cursed out his dad on the
E-Rock,
24/7
jump in.
thing.
I feel like that was a little
Right.
fake.
Jump in,
but
E-Rock.
No, that was
wasn't.
real.
No, that was
bro.
real.
That was real.
No, I
Use
don't.
a
I feel like
cab
it-
driver.
But you
I feel like
saw
it was
what Floyd
played
said at
up
one
for a little
point.
bit.
He goes,
Use a cab
this
driver.
really stood out to me. He goes, you ain't gonna put your hands on me anymore, because you remember the bouncers between them, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, like
Yeah, he probably used to beat his ass. Like,
Right.
trying to, you know what I mean?
So when you get your ass beat and you're told you ain't Chevy, look at Roy Jones's dad. Roy Jones's dad was, I don't know if he hit him, I think he did, but verbally, and look what kind of chip on his shoulder it gave Roy. I mean, up until he didn't have it anymore,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's what.
Senior pissed me off though, because one, when they came to kill you over messing up the drugs, you held Floyd in front of the gunfire.
huh?
Two,
Whoa.
oh, y'all don't know about that, huh? Yeah,
No,
y'all
I didn't
need to
know
go
that.
do the
Oh yeah,
research.
that's when he got shot.
Y'all
Right?
need to go do the research,
No, I
B.
know that's when he got shot, right?
Yeah, they was chasing his punk ass, and he held Floyd in front of them, like, oh, don't
Well, I
do
never
like
heard
you don't
that.
never do that to your
I
baby.
never heard
And
that.
then number two, you don't go coach his rival when it's his biggest fight.
It
You
was
over
a
there
hat.
in De La Hoya's corner.
De La Hoya, yeah.
De La
Yeah,
Hoya.
you over
So
there
that
corner
was
of
some,
De La
like,
Hoya against your
fuck you.
son. You done lost your mind.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
he
fuck
deserved to get cursed the fuck out, bro. I hate to say that
Senior.
because his dad, but damn,
And
But
I
yeah,
love
you know,
Senior, but goddamn, man, come on, man.
that's one thing I can say about Floyd. Like, you know, he came around and was like, you know, like he like embraced his pops, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
you know, we all, you know, like Yayan, you have a good relationship with your pops or no?
You know, it's crazy. I just got close to my pops like in the last year.
Okay. So up until that, there was some issues.
Not no issues. It just was like,
Wasn't around.
yeah.
Well, that turns in as you get older. I don't mean to rush you, but that's going to turn into a fucking issue as you get
Right.
older. The past,
Uh-oh.
you'll see.
Oh,
I
no.
thought the same thing you did. I know
you know, me and my pops
CJ,
straight
you
right
know,
now.
CJ's Latin.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
with
what?
you, Marco.
Well,
that
I
happened
ain't
to
gonna
me.
go into that.
Yeah, you know, like when you're younger, you're like, ah, fuck it, didn't bother me. Who cares?
I don't need it. Yeah, exactly. But
Especially
yeah,
when you guys
it's
have
just gonna
kids.
show up.
When
It
you
hit
have
me
shit's
once
gonna
I was
show
like
up.
2021. I was like, all right, that's what I was
Motherfucker.
like.
Yeah. Do you have kids, Wavy?
Nah, not yet.
Nah, and when
I
that
might,
happens,
but I don't know about them if I do.
let me tell you something. When that happens, and we'll go back to boxing, and this is something nobody ever taught me. People were like, "Oh, you don't sleep." No, having kids, if you're a present parent, is so fucking triggering. If you had a shitty upbringing, which most of us did, so I'm sitting there like, he wasn't here for any of this shit. Like it really brings out shit.
Yo,
Like CJ, you might get over it, but when you have kids, you have to do a whole new set
like a reset. I feel you.
introspective thinking and therapy, however you want to handle it. Yeah, it's fucked up. Nobody ever tells you that. But anyway,
That's crazy.
Well, we'll see, man. But I don't know. Me and my pops straight. Like we don't talk like every day, but like every now and then we'll chop it up. You know?
Well, that's good. I mean, you know,
That is good. You're on a positive path, but I have to agree with Marco. You never know how it's going to show up. It might show up in how you deal with women, how you deal with other men. It's deep, man.
Hey, let me say. Hold on, I'm gonna cut this other light on. Hold on, my bad. Let me say something though. I was listening, y'all.
Oh.
Then I'm like, damn, huh?
my bad. Old school community member just came in, but go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, no. I was listening, y'all. I wasn't even gonna come up today because I just be lurking. I just be lurking in the chat. I only come up when I feel like I want to say something. So I'm like, boom. When y'all brought up that situation, I'm like, no, because
Which one?
I feel with the parent shit.
Okay.
I finna say, no, that is true. Like right now, my dukes ain't never really been around like that. When you know what's name, my dad was, but even though she coming around now,
resentment, right?
and lately, I still be like having that grudge feeling, and I know you're supposed to let stuff go, but like,
yo,
it's still kind of be there. I be trying to, but it just be
how
there.
old are you?
Like,
how old are you, Dream?
I'm 29 now.
29. So you can't let it go unless it's addressed, and that
Openly.
sometimes is
Openly.
real uncomfortable for you to do, or your mom. She might, they don't want to talk about it sometimes, so it's hard.
Yep.
But if you could just address it and just even one conversation, it'll really help.
It's gonna be painful for both of you, but yeah, I agree with that.
See,
And
that's a
especially
fact
when they
too.
start bullshitting, because a lot of them will be like, "Oh, I was there." Like then they start
Ducking.
denying.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, "Oh, no,
Ducking
fuck."
responsibility.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
went through that with my mom's too, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
nah.
see, my pops was kind of like my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom, she was like, she ain't really give a fuck to really, you know,
Mm-hmm.
probably just really ain't had the best patience with kids. You know, some of these
Right.
people, you know, they go have kids and they really just not ready. You know, they just don't have the
Right.
patience for all the crying and changing diapers and having to
Yeah.
sacrifice not being able to go out. And
Mm-hmm.
like right now, I got one child.
Mm-hmm.
I never have another kid though. I don't see
And that's
myself having
probably
because
how
I
old's your
know
child?
God
that.
damn.
How old is your child?
Yo.
Huh?
How old is your child?
She only 4. She only 4. She about to be
4.
5. That's my
Okay.
baby. I make sure I beat her, but I don't see myself being able to and I'm just being honest with myself. I don't see myself being able to be there financially, physically, and supportively for 3 4 that's dinner kind of that's I
Yeah,
mean I'm
yeah.
not gonna say nothing but that's too much for me. I
But
don't
I'll
even want
tell
to do
you,
that. I'm not even about to put myself in that position.
that's why
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
shit.
take the Al Pacino route, bro.
That's why
I'm
the
gonna
shit's
get rich
coming
and
up
add 20.
though with your moms, because now you're the parent and it triggers it in all of us. As long as you give a fuck, because some people could be just like our parents. We don't give a
Mm-hmm.
fuck. If
Crazy.
you give it, that's
Mm-hmm.
if it's triggering you and you're dealing with it, that means you're a good person. That means you're there and you give a fuck. That's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, but the thing about it though, it makes me want to be there for my daughter because, like,
Good.
bro, I can't see myself like I don't give a fuck what happened or whatever. I'm going all in. I don't
Good.
really do the yelling. I don't really do the whooping shit either. You feel what I'm saying?
Good. Yeah, you
I'm
shouldn't,
one of
man.
them parents like I come in a black family. Y'all know black families. We get ass whooped. It built to ass
Mm-hmm.
about
I just
like
Put a
gave one
capital
today.
W on
God,
it.
yeah, love
that's
it.
just
Ass
how our shit
whooped.
is.
I think it's
I
good to
give
get
one
whoopings when
tomorrow.
you a
But
kid.
I agree though. Wig.
Occasionally, yeah, but just don't overdo it. But I think sometimes the physical, again, I'm not a parent speaking from a ignorant perspective to some extent, but I wish like it would have been a little bit less, a little bit more reasoning, because I'm a reasonable motherfucker. Like, hey,
All
don't
the
do this. It's going to be
yeah,
the
man, I don't
consequences.
agree. Like all the
Take away the
Every
Nintendo or whatever the fuck. But
but
every time I
see,
sometimes,
got an ass whooping
hey,
from a
this
hey,
my
person,
I
thing
I
got
about it
let me
though.
put a
This my
bow on it. Let me put a bow on it real quick, and I'll let y'all get it.
yeah, I deserved it when I got
Sometimes
that
I
one.
was out of pocket to an extent where I needed my ass whooped. So occasionally, very sparingly, y'all
real
Let
got
me
it.
quick,
say
real quick.
something.
Hold on. I want to welcome Erock. Erock, what
What's
up?
up?
Word.
Yo,
What's up, boy?
what's going on?
Where you been, man?
What
You
up,
good? You
E-Rock?
okay?
Chilling.
Yeah, we were talking
Kind
about
of
you the
sound
other
like
day. We're
Alberto.
worried about you. We're like, I hope you're not getting dragged through it over there with the whole.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
Hey,
chilling.
All right, good.
I
Glad
feel
to
you.
see
Hey,
you.
let's change the subject. What you got? How's my rack looking? I want it. I want
Oh,
all
all
20s.
right.
No, I'm thinking 50s, like $50 bills, just to make it nice and tidy.
So
Can
they
you do that
got
for me?
those of you in the chat who don't know, Erock right here, LR Vlogs, and CJ have $1,000 bet on Crawford versus Bud.
Oh,
And
E-Rock, you ain't got nothing to worry
and
about,
you
bro.
know,
Crawford
and
versus
of
Canelo.
course,
Hell
You ain't
no.
got nothing to worry about,
and of
bro.
Fuck
course,
out of
if you
here.
want to know who's betting on who,
Oh, that's racist.
the Mexican got the
But it
Mexican, and the
is.
black dude got the black dude. That's how we're doing it.
That's how it's always
It's
gonna
not
be.
even like that though. I'm a big Crawford fan, but we
No,
gotta
that
see.
wasn't my motivation, but yeah, it
You
did
know,
shake out that way. That's cool.
So that's a big bet, and any other bets you guys want to put through, you know what I'm saying? We do it. We
You
do it.
talking about them niggas not paying 1K? That's man, my boys got bread, man.
I
We
salute
already
niggas
bet
like that who
before. We
pay
already bet.
Koki,
I
this isn't that
respect
kind
that.
of channel, man. People they're not full of shit in here.
Yeah, we ain't fucking around.
Yeah, you
Nah,
Yeah,
this
gotta
me
you
and
is
gotta
CJ
pay
did a
your money. You put the
small
yard
bet.
up, you gotta pay, or it's gonna be beef.
I think we
Yeah,
had a couple. We had a 200 and then something else. But anyway, I mean,
yeah, me
fuck,
and you
man.
had a small bet. You know, it wasn't nothing
Oh, me and
crazy,
you. Yeah. That's a fact.
but bro sold my money. But it's all good.
yeah. Nah, I'm excited for that
They
fight. We
talking
got
about $1,000 bet on the phone. They got
it's a lot, right?
it's a good fight. Good
Yeah.
fight.
Hey, he's only 30 minutes away. I might have to pull up. I'm just fucking.
Nah.
Shit, might as
Hey,
well.
hey,
Somebody got to
hey,
pay him. Y'all
I
might as
wanted to
well link
say,
up and watch the fight together.
Word.
Darren, I want to say one more thing though
Go ahead.
about that parent shit,
Go
about
ahead.
the whooping shit, right? The only reason why I'm not a big fan of that shit because my nickname is No, so I got so many ass whoopings, and that shit don't really be really mean and shit though. Like I'm still gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? If you really bad, it got to the point. My pops And my auntie stopped whipping my ass because they just like this motherfucker just gone. He just bad. My
Right.
nickname is No. I got it from being No. So now everybody call me No, and that been my
Damn.
nickname since I came out my mama womb.
Right.
I don't think that whooping shit for some kids it do, but some kids are just hard headed. They gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Bruh,
I
for
mean,
me,
Actually
it
going
only
through it.
worked when I got whooped by my dad. When my
I'm
mom did it,
stubborn.
Yeah,
it,
facts.
it
On
didn't
God,
really
wavy.
hurt when my mom did
On
it.
God.
Even though she used the belt. But my pops, he used to hit me with his hands, bruh. That shit used to hurt.
That's what I'm gonna
So,
say. Like,
I'm not
yeah,
saying it didn't hurt. Yeah, every last ass whooping hurt. Even when my grandma used to whoop me with switches.
so you
man.
wasn't
And
scared
she'd
that
make
like
you go
your
pick the
dad would
switches
like
out
pull up
yourself.
on you?
Yeah, all the ass whoopings hurt, but it didn't. Still,
No, it didn't change his behavior. It wasn't
it
affecting
Well,
didn't change
Dream.
my
see,
Dream
You was a
just
behavior,
hard
but
headed
now
nigga,
it's
bruh.
then
That's
to
all
look
it
at it
is.
like then they're abuse.
Dream shed a single tear like Denzel in Glory.
yeah,
He wasn't moved by it. It hurt, but fuck you.
I was gonna
No,
say, man,
I
I
was
don't
crying and
know.
shit too. I was crying and shit too, but I just still did what the fuck.
I
He
mean, I
still
know
was
I'm gonna
gonna be
sound
hard headed.
like a white boy, but like I don't believe in that shit. I
I
got
don't
slapped.
know.
I got slapped a couple times growing up. Nothing crazy,
You know what's crazy? I
but
want to say I feel like that's more embarrassing. Like that, like I don't know. It makes you resent them a little more. Like when you just get slapped opposed to getting like hit with a belt. In my
I
opinion.
mean, the thing with me was like
Interesting.
I didn't like I listened when they said don't do shit. I was it didn't take that. I'd be like okay, you know what I mean? It didn't take that for some. I don't know what it was.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
Hey,
When I got my
y'all ain't never been out in public and you being bad as hell and your motherfucking parent want to get to your ass, so they come on the side of you and pinch you real hard.
bro, I
Oh
swear to
yeah,
God,
pinches is
my
important.
mama still do that to this day.
Give you one of
That
them
shit used
hard
to
ass
hurt, boy.
pinch.
Them pinches, that shit used to
Oh
hurt.
yeah.
That shit hurt. That
Oh,
shit hurt
bro.
more than the
Nah, I don't
ass
believe in
whooping.
timeouts, but you know, I
Nah,
That's
hell
I'm
yell.
no.
I
not
ain't gonna
saying
lie,
I
black
ain't
moms
saying
do that, bro. Black
I didn't
moms
say
pinch
timeout.
pinch
Like
the shit out of
with
you.
me with my kids, if I just get fucking they listen. You know, if I get mad and get like heated, they'll listen. They don't always listen just when I'm saying it nicely. Obviously, they're kids, but
Hey
uh,
Marco, not to be racist, but I've been in public. As a matter of fact, I've been at my homeboy Jack's house. He's white, right?
uh-huh.
I seen this dude like curse at his mom
Nah, yeah,
like
nah.
man.
it's
My mom
I
nothing,
is.
see
bro.
that so many times for
You
white
guys have
people
to
too. I
understand.
ain't gonna
My
lie.
mother is from a third world country. She does not play that shit. I would never do that. That's the thing. Well, I
Right.
had boundaries set up for off jump. I would never.
No,
I
I
know what
know
you're
some.
saying.
Yeah. I think it's a
No, I
white
know some
American
Caucasian
thing.
people that don't do that. Yeah, for
Yo,
sure.
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
with
know a
America's a
lot
me.
of
little
them
I've
that.
different.
seen white
that
kid
go.
like especially the parents these days because they're all trying to overcorrect because they all got awful parents. So now they want. I've seen them getting slapped in the face by the kid, and they're just going, "Use
Yo.
your words." Like,
Well,
Hell
your
see,
no.
words.
that's what I'm talking about. When it's super
That's
out of pocket, then
crazy, bro.
you got to put him over the knee.
Nah,
Yeah.
if you saying they
Yeah.
name like
That's when ass
Donovan,
whooping time gonna be
Donovan,
coming.
no
That's when
Donovan,
Why you say
they
my
gonna
Donovan, come
come
here,
name?
out for real. I
Donovan,
don't give a fuck.
Donovan,
My
come
Donovan.
here,
I don't give a
Donovan.
fuck. Oh,
I'll
that
be
shit
like,
gonna go out the
God
window that
damn.
day. That's when
He
built the
said,
ass gonna come out.
Donovan, come here, Donovan.
That's not, all right, man. But now that's what I was
Like,
gonna
you
say.
let
Huh?
Like
him
with
snatch
whippings
one of
though,
y'all.
My
like
man Fred says it's not a, and he's black by the way. He said it's not a race thing; it's a class thing.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I
Hmm.
guess.
I
There's
don't
some
know.
truth to that.
Just like
Uh,
how Shakur's gonna whip on Tio, right?
Right,
ah,
exactly.
Yeah.
ah,
Good.
ah,
That was a perfect example.
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, I might as well be from Jersey.
Well, once that fight is signed, we could talk about it because do we think it's really going to happen?
I actually think it's gonna happen. I
I
think
don't
it's gonna
trust
happen.
Tio.
That's a good
Theo
fight.
don't
Got,
have no choice, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Theo
got it.
don't have
I
no choice,
agree.
man. You can't just keep backing out. Fight. What the fuck? Who's gonna want to deal with you? He don't have no choice now.
No, I'm with you, but
He's
he
gonna be
might not get
fighting top rank his
the
whole life.
offer. I think he'll take it if he gets the offer, but that offer might not come.
No, I think it's gonna. I think Shakur like if
No,
because Turkey
that
rock with Shakur. I think he
that
gonna
shit
like.
is about. That's the next fight, y'all. Y'all gotta understand how this shit going. He done backed out of the Devin fight. He done said something about the Wesley Hitch fight. Now Richard Hitchens the fight. He done said something about the motherfucking TS fight. All that shit. He done got out of the Brian Norman fight. You have to fight some of these motherfuckers. You gotta think about it. The whole 135 and 140 division is stacked. So you gonna have to fight. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm glad Tank do got a couple of fights because he not gonna have no choice but to give us that Shakur fight. The wall is closing in. There's no
Bruh.
more picking and choosing. All
Mark my
these fighters
words.
is gonna have to fight somebody. Then we got Turkey that's putting the motherfucking extra 2 times speed on it to make it come fast. Like, oh, you want this type of money? Come on. What you want? How much you want? All right, come on. Let's get it going. You get what I'm saying? I think Turkey said he ain't even really been profiting off this shit for real. He
He
just
said that?
Yeah,
I
he
heard
ain't
some shit.
making no money.
But
Not in
you guys,
Riyadh.
but you guys, you
He need
remember what I said, man? 34 billion a year to spend on all his entertainment. I don't think it doesn't matter. It's not his money. It's the government.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
ain't
why I said
tripping.
he said. I believe Greg Hackett said that on his channel. I was on the panel with him, and he was like, "Damn," and then we was like, "Yeah, right, bullshit." And he put the shit up and played it for us, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't do it for money. I ain't really even been proud." I'm like, "What the fuck?
Wow.
You spending all that much money, and you ain't
And
even
I can't
so
get a
they just
job
giving
there.
you money?" But yeah, they is. They just donating him money, and they let him
Well,
film.
like
Yeah, I'm
Marco, you know
talking.
how
I ain't
much
asking for much. You can throw 100K at me, B. I ain't asking for a
What'd
million.
you
Well,
Throw
say, Yan?
100K
I
at me.
said, Marco, you know how much money you got. You should know he not making like that much crazy bread on it.
I don't know what, but that's the thing. I don't, I don't know the inner workings of his business. Maybe he's, the ticket
mm,
sales cover. I don't. Maybe he gets sponsorships. I don't know.
But
Yeah, I
y'all gotta
don't know.
make it make sense. Look, let me say this one thing. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Before he came, we not getting fights because promoters thinking, oh, they not gonna make bid to make their money back, or they might flop and this, that, and the third. Obviously, this motherfucker can't be making. If the promoters before him wasn't making these fights because these fighters ask for too much and they not gonna be able to make their money back because everybody pricing themselves out. How the fuck you think he just gonna automatically just overseal all these motherfucking promoters? And he ain't gonna be able to make more people come. They know Bob Earl and Eddie Hearn and motherfucker Oscar De La Hoya more than we know Turkey.
Yeah.
Bruh, mark my words. Teal's gonna
Just
fight
because he putting the
Jack
money up doesn't
Catterall.
mean motherfuckers gonna pay for the fight more or he gonna
Jack
get more
Catterall
fanned
is
out.
crazy.
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
Catterall.
Catterall called him out on Twitter, and I just don't see him taking a Shakur. It's either gonna be Jack Catterall or Richardson Hitchens. I don't see him fighting Shakur next. Because why would you duck Devin Haney for $11 million just to fight Shakur? It doesn't make unless it's because Shakur is the smaller guy. Because Devin is bigger than Teal and Shakur. That's the only reason I could think why he
But
would
but
fight
but
Shakur over
the
Devin.
big but being a bigger person don't win fights. Skills do. Shakur got the more
That
skills.
bro,
So
that's
this a
not how
more
Teal look at it, bro. I'm talking about Teal.
no man,
You got
we
skills
don't
too.
know how no look. You giving out an assumption just like I am. We don't know what's in that man's mind. We don't huh?
No, not you, not you. I'm wondering who the
Oh,
fuck
we
this
don't know
guy's.
what's in that man's mind. You saying one thing, I'm saying a different thing, but that's just what we think. We don't know what we might talk to Tio. Tio might say some whole other different shit, and it might have us both be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Tio? We thought it was this."
Hmm.
Tio's unpredictable, bro. He'll say any goddamn thing that comes to mind. But my thing about it is, no matter what, how he looking at it, we all can agree Shakur got the more skills out of Devin, Shakur, all them. You feel what I'm
Of
saying? As far as
course,
just
of
skills.
course, of course.
So that's a harder fight, man. No matter how he looking at it, he's picking a harder fight going to
Oh, by the
Shakur.
way, guys, this is random. Remember the British dude that came on earlier?
Yeah.
I believe he was in a wheelchair, and I believe he was breathing because he might have some kind of assisted breathing problem. That's why I was trying to ignore the comments of all the. It was him making that noise.
Yeah, I knew it was
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe he was just yeah. So next time he comes on, don't keep who the fuck's breathing like that? Like at first I wondered that too, and then I started because he showed himself. So I think he's in a wheelchair. He might be a paraplegic. I'm not sure. So just for sensitivity next time because that's
Yeah, that's why I don't be I don't be going crack. Y'all ain't gonna never catch me on this motherfucker just going crack.
Hey,
You don't
Eon,
never know what nobody going through.
What's
Not
up?
saying y'all did it on
who you
a
got?
package.
Crawford or Canelo?
Uh,
I'm gonna be right
just
back. Keep talking. Go ahead.
just realistically, I got Canelo, but I'm rooting for Crawford.
Crawford by
I'm going for
execution.
Bud.
Execution.
Oh
What the
shit.
fuck?
Okay.
Stir the pot.
Execution. What the
I'm going
fuck?
for Bud, man. Bud, man. Ever since he did, and I know Canelo not Earl. I know that, but Earl is my guy. He's still my number one.
Why
But
is he
because
your Why is he your number one?
That's
who
his
Earl?
favorite fighter.
You said
Crawford?
Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean? Why? Just how you whoever your number one, your number one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just because he lost, what I'm supposed to do? I mean, I'm already I'm stuck with him. I ain't
Right.
got no do what I'm about to do. The Bud fans that I be arguing with, I already done gave them so much hill before that. They not about to let me jump, sit, and they don't give
Big
a fuck what
fish.
I got. Nigga, stay over there. Just how
Right.
Errol
Boxing,
told.
bro, I think everybody would agree boxing is better when Errol Spence is fighting, bro. He needs to come back. How old is Errol Spence now? 35, 36. I
Earl
hope he
younger than
comes back
Bud,
next
bro.
year,
Bud
man.
is down
He
40.
about ready
He's
to
about to
hang him up,
retire.
but I think he gonna get like 2 more before he finishes out if he wins the
Yeah, he's
comeback.
35.
So
He's 35. He
Nah,
can come
homie.
back
Shao
next
Hey,
year.
Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn sitting on his throne. He said, "Finish him." That's a wrap.
You know what's crazy with Errol? Like Errol looks like he don't gotta go to 154. I think he could easily just go to 160, bro. I think that'll
Yeah.
be the better route for Errol. Get that belt from Laura. Laura's like
Laura,
42
yeah.
with that
Of
belt.
course.
Fight Laura.
as
Yeah.
Big
an
fish.
Earl fan, as an
Marco, you're
Earl
on mute.
fan, as
He better not
who
fight Janibek because
No, I want
Janet
to see him
back.
fight Laura. I think that'll be a
Oh
perfect
shit.
fight for Spence. Get that belt from Laura and stay at 160.
Bro, I want Janibek to fight Canelo. I think he'd beat Canelo.
I
This
don't think they'll fight
guy.
each other
I
because
haven't
they
seen
in the
that dude
same
fight
camp.
before.
no,
Eon, what
no,
the
I
heck are
think
Hey,
you talking
go,
about?
go watch
Jan-
Janibek.
Huh.
That he is the real
no,
deal.
I'm with Yayan.
I'm look him up right
Janibek's
now.
a problem.
Yeah.
What's
What
up?
happened with Triple G?
What you mean? Oh, come on,
Triple
bro.
G was better than Janabay. What happened?
He was out of his prime, bro.
This
No,
guy.
Yayan. By
And he
your
won the first fight.
logic, Janibek is greater than Crawford because you got Canelo. Is that right?
No, I mean, I think
Uh
Janibek
oh.
versus Crawford would be a good fight, but I would take Janibek
So
because
Janibek is better than Crawford, or no?
he would beat him because he's bigger and
Yeah,
he has
Janibek is
more
at
power.
160.
This guy.
Like, yeah.
I'm just poking the bear. I gotta do that from time to time.
You're ruffling his feathers. That's
Right.
crazy.
What's Janibek weight class? 160?
Yeah,
Yep.
160.
Yeah,
Middleweight.
160.
All
Yeah.
right.
Middleweight. And Buddy McGirt trains him. He's he's a classic. Like he kind of reminds me of Triple G a little
Yeah,
bit.
he I think what's them Russian dudes called? Like he one of them.
Russian.
Georgian.
No, not Russian, but he like I forgot what it's called.
You
It's
got it
like
right the first time.
You
Russian.
talk
Nah,
about Georgians or the
some shit
nah,
like that. I don't know.
nah. He's a Russian. Yeah, he's a
with the
Russian.
A
He from like
Armenian.
Kazakhstan or something.
Soviet style kind of thing. Yeah.
A communist.
Hell no. But nah, he the real deal, bro. He
You
been my
went too
favorite.
far, CJ.
He been one of my favorite fighters for a minute. Like, yeah, that boy tough.
He meant to say comrade.
Yeah, Clarissa, I don't think Triple G won the second one.
No, damn, what's that shit, bro? It started with
I thought he won the first one.
He like a
First one,
I
yeah.
forgot what that shit called. What would you call it, beaver? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
They're fucking Russians. I don't.
Evil.
It's another word for it, bro.
Soviet.
Yeah.
I said Soviet
Oh,
before.
I didn't hear you. My fault.
The Soviet Union.
Well, Soviet doesn't exist. That was it was all called the Soviet Union, and then when that shit, whatever was
Gorbachev.
over, all of the countries like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Russia,
We're talking world history. Yeah.
Georgia, all those separated.
Gorbachev broke it off.
I don't know how many it was, but
Right.
it must have been 20 or 30 countries separated.
Hell yeah.
What happened to Gorbachev? Did he? I know I can't remember how he died. His
Old
demise.
age, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, but he is southpaw. He got power. He like to
Gorbachev?
me. I know, huh?
Yeah.
Eon.
What's up?
He's
Who's
stupid.
Can you name me his biggest win? Janabek's?
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Nobody can. Nobody want to fight him.
Exactly.
Can you?
Give
It's
him
really
a
not
win.
that much competition.
I mean,
at
you got a
160.
point. He doesn't
That's
really
true.
have that many big
Nobody
ones.
at
He a
160,
unified champion, ring
Bro,
champion. You know what I'm
Janabek was
saying?
dubbed.
It
He
is.
was dubbed. He was
Look,
dubbed by
Andre
Blue
is my
after it.
man. Andre is my man's, but Andre left the
dubbed
division
Blue,
because he didn't want to fight him, and they wasn't
Janabek.
going to pay for him to fight him because they knew they wasn't going to draw nobody over there to pay Andre $1.7 million,
He
which is
trying to
what he
fight.
was getting.
He trying to fight
Purse-wise.
the dude that just fought Shiraz. He trying to fight him.
Fought Shiraz. Berlanga?
Berlanga just fought
No,
Shiraz.
nigga, the dude that he just draw.
I know what you're talking about. The dude before
And Billy,
Adonis.
I think.
Adonis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but that'd be Janibek is no joke, but nobody's fighting him. Man, middleweight division is a hot steaming load of shit lately. Like there's nothing.
It's terrible. That's why I think Janibek should just go up.
160.
68, you mean?
No,
Yeah, go up to 68.
Yeah, that's what I meant. My fault.
Who's that? Yeah.
That's why I like I could like when he was little, like, cause he a little older, but like when Big Charlo was little, still in his prime, I wanted them to fight.
Big Charlo.
He didn't want to fight
When Big
Janabek
Charlo
neither.
was little.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. When
Big
he was
Charlo
little,
got a
bro, I'm
good
trying to
jab,
take
man.
that would have been my favorite. Like them two are like my favorite fighters.
Yeah, Big Charlo
Who?
fucked Cornflake up.
I still want to see Big
Shout
Charlo
out
and
to Johnny.
Caleb Plant. I still want to
Oh,
see it.
right. Caleb
Yeah,
Bro,
Plant.
that'd
bro,
be if he went up to 68. That'd be a
little
great fight for
Charlo, the one
Janabek.
that smacked him and then got
bro,
smacked
fucking
by him.
Okay.
Charlo's a fucking joke.
Man,
Man,
What?
embarrassing.
this guy.
Charlo's
Crazy.
a joke, bro. Come on
To
now.
who? To who?
Exactly.
Which Charlo? Big one? Both?
Either
Both.
one of
Little.
them. Which one? Which
Little.
one you
Both.
talking? Who's he talking about, man?
Said
Charlo
both
No,
knocked the
Charlos.
cats
He
out.
talking about the one that fought Canelo, man.
Malcolm
Both
X
Charles
was
are the
rolling over in
both
his
Charles
grave.
are
He
the
was like,
fucking
"Come on,
joke.
man, at least try."
He ain't no
Put
joke.
out
He
an
just
effort.
he,
Both
he knew
fucking
he was
Charlos
gonna
are
get knocked
jokes.
out in front of a bunch of people.
Word.
Canelo his hard, which is why this Crawford fight is so it's intriguing because
We
we don't know if Crawford's power will translate after watching that 154 bout. We know what Canelo gonna do if you can't keep him off you. That's what's
I
scary
don't. I
here.
don't think he's gonna need power. He's just gonna need more boom bop activity in and out.
He,
You know what I mean?
he,
Boxing, not running, but
I
Hey
think
boxing.
CJ,
He's not trying to
he
CJ,
stop him. He said it himself. He said, "I don't got to stop him.
yeah,
I just got
just
to
need to
win."
box him.
hey, hey,
But
hey, CJ, what happened with the with his last fight versus Madrimov?
Uh, let me
he
ask you this.
won. Motherfucker.
that's
I'll
what we
answer
was
your
talking
question with
about.
the
Hold
Yeah.
question,
on,
which
one
I
at a
normally
time,
don't
guys.
do.
One at a time.
Yes,
What
he won.
happened?
He won. Okay, so to answer your
Was it
question
a close
directly,
fight?
now let me answer
Hell
your
no.
question.
Fuck
Let
no.
me ask you a question rather. What does Crawford do? I mean, what does Canelo rather do similar to Madrimov? How is that even remotely relatable?
No,
Y'all got it.
I asked you a first
I
question.
said he
What
won.
happened?
I answered your question, then you got to answer my question.
Was it a close fight?
Yes, Sirski. So now I answered two of your
Uh,
questions. You owe me
did
at least
Crawford
one.
get tagged a lot?
Nope, you owe me at least one. I answered two of your questions. You ain't gonna do
He
that.
trying to
You ain't gonna do
avoid
that,
it.
champ. What is similar between
Damn.
Canelo and Madrimov style?
No,
You
Zilch, man. I'm gonna answer
see,
nothing.
for him.
these
Nothing.
people
Zero.
try to.
Nothing.
Y'all
But
ain't
like
got it,
Canelo's
man.
acclimated
Y'all
to
ain't got it
that
like
weight.
me.
So
See,
Talk
it's
about
one thing
9 straight
if he
knockouts.
can.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. Go ahead, Aiden.
I'm just saying he had 9 straight knockouts before Madrimov. He got power.
Yeah, there's like a 10-year.
He
yeah.
stopped everybody at welterweight, bro.
All of them.
Yes,
Bro, who did he stop though?
a lot of big
Kell
names.
Brook,
Errol
Errol
motherfucking
Spence.
Spence.
Who?
Nigga,
Bring him
what?
up.
Porter.
Bring him up right
Are
now.
you
Fucking
tripping?
Porter. Only one
Errol,
to stop Porter.
The first one to
Okay,
stop
bring him
A
up.
lot
Gamboa.
of
Bring him up.
motherfuckers.
Bring him up. Bring him
Kalabakis.
up. Who did he stop?
We just
Jeff
Everybody.
gave you the
Horn,
He
list. I
got
don't know
dropped
what
by
you
Name
Cassius,
him.
asking.
then
You
came
already
back
got
and
the
Jeff
knocked
answer.
Spence
Horn,
out.
Hold on, one at a
What's
time. One at a time.
what's
Who
your
did he
man who
stop?
beat
All right, you know
Pacquiao?
what? Hold
Didn't
on,
he?
hold on.
Jeff Horn.
CJ, he's
Yeah.
asking you. So let's stick this. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Who
I
did he
said we went
stop?
down
At
the list. I mean,
147.
hold on.
Because when all of us
The
are
panel went
talking,
off.
yeah, you go
So,
ahead.
I mean, we already named all the names. I don't understand why you're restating the question when we gave you significant names. Look, Kenny got it in the chat. Keon, or I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
Just
Porter, Brooke, Horn,
Keenan.
Khan, Spence, fucking yeah, significant
Amir
names,
Khan? Amir
borderline Hall of
Khan?
Famers.
Who's
Okay,
who?
Amir
we're
Khan?
picking out one. We gave you five.
Amir Khan?
You ain't got it like me, champ.
That's it. Didn't he fight him? Didn't Canelo fight him after he fought Bud?
Yes.
yes.
No.
Exactly.
Canelo fought him first. Bud fought
Damn.
him second.
Either way, man. Bro, let's not discredit a fighter
These
because
guys.
he fighting your favorite fighter, bro. Come on,
He's not my favorite fighter.
get the
I'm just
fuck
saying.
Okay,
man.
so
I'm just
respond to
saying.
the names. Like you
So
picked out Khan. Yeah, okay. Khan had a weak chin. What about these other dudes? Had Spence ever been stopped?
Porter,
Nope. Had
Spence.
Porter ever been stopped?
let me ask Lars a
Nope.
question then.
No, he hasn't. No.
That's
Okay, so
something
Bud,
different.
that was unprecedented, right?
Of
Impressive.
course, yeah. Versus Sean Porter, yeah. It was a great fight.
Unprecedented. It was.
I don't even think
Yeah.
Errol got dropped before. I think Errol.
No,
I
that's the
seen Errol
first,
hurt.
second, third, and fourth time he got dropped.
Yeah.
And four.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But
Well,
yeah,
there you go, homie. You ask me a question, I respond with facts. I'm not up here just
Vaughn,
With facts.
riding. I'm not up
hold on
here
real quick.
deriding for no reason with no analysis behind my shit. That's some
Vaughn,
other channels.
Yeah,
if
buddy.
Canelo not your favorite fighter, who is?
What happened?
Benavidez, obviously.
Get the
Oh, my favorite fighter right now is Bam Bam.
who?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I was about
Yeah,
to
he's
say.
a beast.
Rodriguez. Yeah, Jesse. Shout out
I
to
was
him.
about to say
Yep.
another
True
Mexican,
fighter.
huh?
I'm not even mad at him because Bam
Damn.
Bam got the juice.
No, I like Bam too though, so I ain't go.
Nah,
I
but
love
hey,
Bam.
Yeon, you know who's a beast too?
What's up?
Shakur.
Of course.
He's one of my favorite fighters too. So
He's trying to say he's not just going for the Mexicans.
I
Yeah,
know.
why is it?
You
It's
know, I'm
always
just
an
playing.
underlying assumption of
Wait, is that
racism.
like
I
me?
see
Is that
y'all.
like me saying I got black friends? Is that was that?
Yeah.
Was that?
Yeah, but no.
Let me check your
He
betting line on that
nah, bro,
Shakur
hey,
fight against.
hey,
No.
bro, Shakur beats Tank.
no. I say that above laws. He always show like Shakur's support.
I don't know why he hates Benavidez so much. I don't. That one
Cause
I never understood.
he know
I don't hate Benavidez. I'm just like
he know Canelo will lose to him.
You think that's so? You
this
think it's all
guy.
fueled from this Canelo
Yeah,
love?
man, come on
Nah,
now.
I
hell
noticed that,
nah.
man. The Canelo fans, they hate
Yo,
Benavidez.
David is the truth. I don't think he be
The
beefing, but
truth.
I don't hate
I don't know.
Benavidez. I just
This
critique him
guy.
what he's done at 175.
Canelo love.
Who the fuck?
Hey,
Is,
yo.
Who the fuck
is
said
that
I might be
that?
the only one that got that reference. Like computer love. Holy shit,
Yeah, they don't know. I'm
bruh.
bugging
Yeah,
right
y'all
now.
ain't Janabek the truth, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm
That
watching him
boy,
right now. Like this shit is crazy.
you
that
never
nigga,
seen him before,
Zennebeck is a
Wavy?
creep. Though.
Never seen him fight before. Nah.
he got
Good.
because he be on top, right?
He's scary too. He has that scary Russian like mobster shit going
Go
on.
watch his last fight before.
Something
Go watch
wrong
his
with
fight
him. You
before the
think so
last one.
too, huh? He looked like something got happened to
I
him
have
when he was a
no. He is.
kid.
I have killed many.
I think he was.
many
I think he was
couples.
in
Oh
the
my.
army and shit.
He just walks dudes down and beats the shit out of
Yeah.
them, bro. It's
I am
crazy.
responsible for much carnage in my
His
country.
last fight before his
Right.
last one, his second to last fight, he had hurt the dude in the second round. Like he did some real ass shit. Like the dude tried to hit him, he like moved his head, hit him. The dude like stumbled, and then he just like ended up falling. It was crazy, man.
Who, Yeon?
Janet Beck versus the white guy. He like a white Russian dude.
Who?
I forgot the nigga name.
Yeah, he
His like
remind me of that Russian soldier that just
he
was
got a
fighting
Russian
that.
name, but he was born in Australia or some shit like that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
you seen that Russian soldier kill that Uzbekistan soldier? That's what it reminded me of. They got up close after they missed the shots, and he got the stab. Oh no, let me die peacefully. So he said, "Okay,"
I
and he
didn't see
stabbed
that
him one
shit.
more
Janabek from
time.
some place called
Sound dramatic.
Kazakhstan.
It's on YouTube. It's
Kazakhstan.
crazy, yo.
Where's
He
that?
let him
Is that
die
that's a
peacefully
country?
too. He cut his throat and was like, "All right, go ahead."
That's on YouTube. I ain't trying to see that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. You do you want to
Kazakhstan.
see this bugged out, yo? He killed 3 of them, and then he went home.
And then he went home
Yeah,
to
he
a
was
chicken
trying to
pot
make it out.
pie.
He was trying
He
to get
wasn't
him and got
tripping.
rid of 3 of them. I was like, damn.
How the
Hey
fuck is that on
CJ,
YouTube, man? Yeah.
you really got Crawford versus Canelo? That's crazy.
I mean,
Rack City.
damn,
That's
they got
bro,
1,000. When you guys sending in the racks?
bro. That's crazy.
What we about 2 weeks out? I'll give you it in 2 weeks. 2 weeks out.
Okay, because
We're
you both
getting
got
close.
both have to come in before it's official, right? Because one of you could pull out. You never know.
Exactly. Hey, my pullout game is strong. I ain't got no kids.
Sure,
That
buddy.
you know of.
Hey,
We
Wavy,
calling
I
it.
just put that fight I was talking about. I just put it in chat, the full fight.
No, Uzbekistan is in the former Soviet
Matter
Union.
of fact, since we're both on the live, I'm gonna do it right now. Fuck it.
Do what?
Send a Taiwan.
Woo!
Hey, I respect that, man. CJ, you put your money where your mouth is, bro.
Nah,
Exactly.
he doesn't fuck around. Clarissa, I'm Bulgaria borders Turkey, Greece, Albania, and
You
Yugoslavia.
ain't never been to Turkey?
Nah, we were
I used
angry. I was gonna drive to Turkey and Greece. Those are it's like a 5-hour like train, but we never did it. Nah, I meant
I
to.
used to
Yeah,
talk
the
to
bullet train.
I had a friend from Turkey,
The
but he
Euro
was
train.
like American though. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit! Look who it is: J-Bone, Capone, Corleone.
Corleone.
Johnny.
He
Yeah,
said you
Johnny.
gotta have.
But this
This
phone
dude is
pick out.
crazy.
Hey, I
What
ain't
do you
gonna lie.
say?
Lobo was talking that shit tonight, man.
HOD.
H-side Lobo.
Lobo, I like Lobo's energy. I've never seen him before. I never heard his voice. I don't even know what he looked like, but I liked his energy. He was awesome. Like he came off more like a fighter to me than Tip does when they talk. But I know that doesn't always mean it.
Yo, I didn't know the Tip Bayless dude I didn't know he was a fighter.
I mean, you know, they've
Yeah.
had
No,
a
me
couple
neither.
fights. They're not like.
I seen him. I
Marco,
used to see him in the chat all
What's
the
up?
time.
Cash
What's up?
App alert.
Not yet. Uh-oh. He's capping as the young kids. Up there it is. Oh, it's here.
There it is.
It's here.
Yo,
No cap.
CJ said one of them, $10 of that can go to a referral of mine.
And I'm gonna have to give away his real first name. It says Cornelius Rich. That's
Yeah.
Oh no.
Cornelius. What's his
That was
name?
good.
Call
That
him
ain't it.
Anthony
Says you have a
Yardy
cash
because
app
he
from
just
Cornelius
Bow
Rich.
Wow.
I was like, all
Yo,
right.
that's my cousin name.
Cornelius?
Yeah,
Yo,
Is
if
that a black name or like a dorky white name?
that's a black name, bro. I hate like
Dork.
certain white names are black names.
That's
in
a
my
dorky
opinion.
white name though. Cornelius. That's a dorky.
Nah,
white
that's a
name.
black name. Every Cornelius you
That's
know
a
is a
cool
black
black name.
dude.
You're cool if you're black. You're a dork if you're white with that name.
Like my name, his name, and like Dominic to me is like unofficial
Dominic?
black names.
Dominic? Now that's the
Yeah.
most Italian name you could
Nah.
get.
Yeah, for real.
Dominic?
That's a black
feel like
name.
Well, every
Every
Dominic
Dominic
I
I
know
know
is
is
black,
black.
but I'm just not out there like.
Hey Marco, I
the
feel like a
Italians.
dorky name is like Nathaniel.
Yeah,
That's not that bad.
I mean,
What you
I
think? Am I tripping?
yeah.
No, I
never
think
even-
Jonathan. Jonathan is a.
Oh no.
Nah.
No, that's just
Nah,
regular.
I got
My
a cousin
Steelers
named Jonathan,
quarterback.
Nah, I was
My
trying to talk
Steelers
shit on
quarterback.
Like Stanley.
Skyler.
or Herb.
Skyler.
We used to call back in the day.
You a
Skyler,
Steelers
there you
fan?
go.
You remember that?
Come here,
Adrian used to
Tiber.
call people Herbs back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah,
it's
call
like
you a
Herb.
Herb.
Yeah, yeah.
To be like,
Herbert.
oh, that's Curtis. All that
Oh
stuff.
shit! I never
Herb
made
and-
that association. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Herb.
Nah, you know what's
Herbert.
a funny name? Clifford.
Clifford.
That's crazy.
What up, Clifford?
Look, I
But
know
that was
black dude named
Bill
Clifford.
Cosby's name on the Cosby Show. Yeah, Cliff Huxtable.
Or like Johnny.
Yo, speaking
kidding.
of Bill Cosby, I was just watching on Instagram earlier. It was a movie with George Foreman and what's his name? Bill Cosby.
But Koki, we're from New York, so I think it's a New York thing. All the New York Doms are Italian. Maybe when other states, it's different. Go ahead. My bad.
What was that called, Yaya? You remember the name of the movie?
No, I just seen a clip like him and George Foreman was about to fight, but then like
Who?
it was Bill Cosby.
Bill
It was
Cosby.
Bill Cosby was
Oh,
super
it's a
young.
movie. Yeah, it was in a movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't a real. Yeah,
He
it was
which way
Obviously,
but
Marco,
Bruce.
come on.
HLD is wilding.
Form
Holy shit.
inflated dude in jail, I believe, in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
it
yeah.
which way but loose, or was it
Yo, HLD's wild.
Stir
I don't
crazy?
know, but
Not stir
bro,
crazy.
Exactly.
that's how I know
Rick
it's
Fryar,
old
what's his
because
name?
Bill Cosby looked young in that movie. I'm like, yo,
Yeah. Bill Cosby and them used to have some funny flicks, yo.
Bill Cosby used
Bro,
to.
that dance he used to do in the beginning of the show, bro, that shit was funny.
yeah, that right. The Bill Cosby show is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Does it
Only
bother
he
you
could get away
guys
with that shit, though.
Bill Cosby
Yo.
liked grapes? If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He like pudding
no
pops.
comment.
put the
No
pills
comment.
in it. You know what I mean? But
I don't know if I wanna
I don't think you
Don't
did,
do it.
man.
I
Don't let
Because
him
that'd
bait
be
you.
ignorance.
Like
it's controversial.
I'll be honest.
I'ma
The Michael
say-
Jackson thing kind of fucked me up, even though I knew him. Those of you who don't know, I actually knew Michael Jackson. But when all that came
Briefly.
out, that kind of fucked me up. The R. Kelly thing, for some
Yo,
reason,
I'm gonna ask you this.
I don't know
Did
why.
did you talk to Mike after that?
No, I didn't talk to Mike. I only talked. Last time I talked to Mike was 98, maybe 97, 98. That was the last time.
Hey Marco, is it true that Michael Jackson's real voice was deep and he used to talk light on purpose?
Nope.
Okay,
See, and you know what's
That'd be
crazy?
fucking comedy.
Look. If it is,
I'm about
I
to give y'all
never
some
heard it.
lore. I'm about to give y'all some crazy
Very
like
white.
Indiana stuff, right? So I used to go to
Mike
school with
was
this
the
one girl.
Crips.
With
What
what?
was that?
I said Mike was the Crips.
Oh yeah.
Mike has been recorded with his deep voice.
Yeah, I'm about to give y'all
That's what I'm
some
saying.
some
I
crazy
heard it.
knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. I heard
So
that
I-
deep voice.
And
Go ahead.
There's
All right,
been
my
some
bad, my
others who's
bad.
come out and say, "Yo, man, his voice ain't like that." You know?
It's not. I mean, unless he was putting on the front with me, like. Nah.
Listen, I mean, listen though. But I used to go to school.
Same thing like with Stevie Wonder. Everybody, you know, he yes, he is blind, legally blind, but he still has some partial vision.
Is that
Got
true?
low vision. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But he, you know, but everybody just thinks that he's 100 as what's this other man that
Ray Charles.
Yo,
Ray Charles blind.
Why are Johnny and Mo talking about Yum Yum?
HLD, I'm not gonna let you come up here and just shit on all our black legends. You talking
Who's
shit about
that?
MJ and fucking Stevie Wonder.
But
Hey, guys, tell that
Shit on the
story.
Puerto
I wanna
Rican
hear a
legends.
story
Oh
about
wait,
yourself,
you
bro.
can't.
Yo, they
Oh,
Uh-oh.
these dudes.
bro, Is there anybody from
No.
bullshit area that we know, bro?
He
From
said
where?
bullshit area. That was good. Yeah, the guy who beat Floyd in the amateurs.
Yeah.
What?
See, we get
You
that.
don't even know his name.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
Todorov. Sergey Todorov. Serafin.
Bro, ain't nothing to shit
Serafin
about
Todorov.
with Stevie Wonder, MJ, bro. All legends, including Ray Charles.
Yo. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say,
I'm just fucking with you, Shin.
I used to go to school
Go
with this
ahead.
girl, right? She was like,
No, you didn't.
her mama was like Michael Jackson cousin, so I guess she's Michael Jackson cousin. No, her grandma was.
That would be it.
Second and third.
You from that Gary, Indiana area?
No, yeah, essentially. I'm from Indiana.
Okay.
But she said, yeah, like Mike had a like super deep voice. She looked it just like Janet
See,
Jackson.
I told you, Marco. I told you.
I swear to
bro.
God, like
Look, guys.
she looked it
Listen
just
to
like
me.
Janet
You
Jackson.
guys are saying shit you've seen and heard. I've talked to the motherfucker on the phone in private.
I mean, come on, Marco.
Many
You think he
times.
really gonna do his
Hold
real
on, hold
voice
on, hold on.
for young white
did
kids
Hold
in
on,
New
he,
hold
York?
on.
did he ask you to come over and play
No,
with
he
his
didn't ask me
monkey?
to second shit or whatever you're gonna say.
Fuck you. See? I'm talking about.
But I never heard that. Matter of fact,
Yeah, let me find the
one
clip.
time he called the house. It was Shane who comes in. He would call Shane's house. I picked up, and I thought it was Shane's mom's. And I said it loud. I'm like, yo, Mac, pick up. It's your
Hell
mom.
no.
Your mom.
But the thing was, he didn't get. I apologized. He was like, nah, it happens all the time because he's such a high voice. So maybe he had this deep voice, and if he did, and if it was this whole covert op, then obviously he wouldn't, give it up to me. So I didn't know.
She was, I ain't gonna lie, but his cousin or whatever, she looked it just like Janet Jackson, like, and we used to like always say that, but she like affirmed it, like she was like, yeah, that's my family and stuff. But yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you're gonna change your name to Jersey Iron if Shakur beats Tio or what?
Jersey, yeah.
I got family in Jersey, so I'm pretty much from there.
Let's go.
Where in Jersey you got family from?
Camden, actually.
Oh,
And
you from
Patterson.
Camden?
What?
No. I'm from Indiana.
Hey, yo, real quick, Marco, ask E-Rock when he's gonna send in his rack since you got mine.
I mean, he's right there.
Yeah.
Yo,
When you gonna send it in? I'm not even
Um,
saying send it in tonight, but when? When can I expect that?
I could send it in today, tomorrow. Why does it matter?
Okay.
Man, stop playing with my boy E.
Make it
Because we
official.
want to get this bet secured. It's going to make the fucking stakes crazy high.
It's good for the channel.
Hey,
It's good
Marco,
for the
play
channel.
this video.
That
Marco,
too.
play this video in the chat, but you got to tell everybody to be quiet, bro, so they can hear it.
What video are you talking about?
It's Michael Jackson, real voice.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
No, the one I put in private is the game. He's talking.
Yeah,
about.
I've heard that too. I've heard. Look, I'm not saying people haven't said that. I'm just telling you, I'm the only one with real life experience with him, and I've never seen
Like,
that. That's all.
let me ask you
He
this,
have
Marco.
experience with him.
Let me ask you this, Marco. Though,
Come on,
real
Marco.
quick, like for real. You really think, like, because you're not his, no disrespect, but you or like the Calkin family, not his like personal people. You think he gonna
What
do
you
his?
mean? They were mad close with him.
No, family and being close to somebody is different.
Okay, they were hanging out and talking. We were talking on the phone with him all day and night. Like it was crazy. Not me. I would be a little, but whenever I'd be there, they'd be on the phone with him.
Crazy.
So,
Hey, CJ.
What's up?
Don't worry, bro. I got you. If anything.
No, I know. I trust you. I'm just trying to hype it up. I'm gonna have pro
man.
wrestling, so you know I gotta talk shit.
Send it in.
I gotta
I'm
do
trying
that.
to tell you though,
Got
Mike,
you,
man, that boy.
Shut up, Bry.
Hey,
Don't worry, I got you.
This motherfucker.
Hell no.
Yo, but
guys
you ain't
always-
never seen him in person though, right?
Your minds always go to the. Nah, I was gonna, and I'm sure HLD is gonna come in with another one of those unoriginal jokes. But we were supposed to fly out to the ranch, and then I got
See,
canceled.
I wouldn't have went.
Well, this was before there
I
was
wouldn't have went.
allegations.
Before all that shit.
And by the way, I was
Fuck it.
15. No,
So
I was 15, 16 at the time, so I would have been quote unquote too old for him anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Yeah,
No,
god!
see,
my whole fucking Jackson.
I'm gonna say about this about Mike real quick. I don't think he necessarily did that stuff, but having kids like
I
sleeping in
kinda
your
do.
bed,
I
sleeping in
kinda
your
do.
bedroom is crazy.
Oh no.
I kind of think like those kids. I mean, unless they could have been great actors, but that just seemed too real.
Yo, dude had a really long hallway with like multiple alarm systems leading up to his bedroom. Like it's bad. If you look into it, it's really not good.
I mean, that doesn't have to mean. You have to understand he was the most famous person in the world.
In the world.
Like
You don't
it would
understand.
never. Oh, my mama,
Regardless if anything really happened, the fact is that shit is weird. Period.
Absolutely. And you know what's funny?
I agree with that.
At the time, I didn't think it, but as I got older, before any of these allegations even came out, I remember being like, that's kind of weird. Because you didn't hear him talk. He would talk to Mac, who at the time was like of 10, He would talk to all of us, all the younger
He talk
siblings.
to his parents.
He would talk very like a child, like, "Hey, what's up?" He would call them Applehead. "Hey, what's up, Applehead? Hey, what are you doing?
Yo,
Oh,
okay,
you're
okay,
crazy."
okay,
He would
okay.
really talk,
Yo,
and
that's
like
weird shit.
I
That's like those
chalked it
guys
up
that wear
though.
Pampers, bro.
But I chalked it up to he never had a childhood because
Yeah, he had to be a fucking
I
superstar
chalked it
at
up to
7 years
that,
old.
but it still was weird.
Yo,
I agree,
that,
man.
that excuse
Yo,
that
can
he
we get
had
back
a
to boxing?
childhood.
I can't tolerate this slander. Can we get
You
back to
felt
boxing?
like
Anybody that's
Shimon
real
or Black
famous if they were a
Dynamite,
kid,
didn't you?
they're gonna be weird,
No,
bro.
Shimon.
I just want to say one
Guaranteed.
last
You
thing.
famous as a kid and you become an adult, you're gonna be weird, bro.
Yeah,
They're all
Yeah.
weird.
I
That's a
agree.
good point. That's a good
But
point.
I'm gonna say this too. It's never gonna be another Michael Jackson in the history of life. Like
Boxers
it's
are
only
weird, man. Or all
that.
athletes
that
are
And like
weird.
Great.
all jokes aside,
Very
like
awkward.
young Michael, like in terms of dance skills, nobody could fuck with him ever.
Man,
The
No.
Weeknd or
what?
Chris
The
Brown.
Weeknd.
Nah,
Chris
he'll
Brown.
No,
fuck
hell
with
no.
Chris
You're
Brown.
Bruh,
tripping.
Chris
He was
Brown's
on
as
Come
good
on,
stage
as
with
man.
Michael
Chris
No,
Jackson.
Brown
sir.
when he
Come
was
on,
old,
man.
and
Don't
he
do
was
that.
still than Chris
The
Come
Brown.
on,
Weeknd.
Wavy.
Bro,
You ain't
Michael
you
Jackson
ain't
Do
this
that.
shit.
Did I
He was
put
He is
shooting up
nice,
after
but
when they
nope.
was on stage
Even
Hell no.
together.
Yanyan's saying it.
No, but
The
when I
Weeknd.
talked
The
to
Weeknd.
Michael, I was like asking about Mike Tyson. He had told me he knew Mike Tyson. He's like, "Oh, when you come to the ranch, I'll invite Mike up," because he knew I was a huge Mike fan. So this was back in, whatever, 90, 91, I talked to Mike. So yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
bring up Marciano. I brought up
So
Tyson.
you never talked to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I met I met Mike Tyson in person only once, but
Did he
That's
recognize
what's
you?
up.
he didn't know. Why would he not? He wouldn't
No,
know.
not back then. Hell no.
No, I met him before I started doing online content, and before that, he never knew me anyway. So yeah,
Yeah, I met Mike Tyson 3 times.
word.
Damn.
Yeah, he
Damn,
stays
what's
in
up?
Florida. He stays in Boca
You just bumped into him in the street or what?
Nah, I delivered stuff to his
Isn't he in
crib.
Cali now though?
What
Oh,
kind of
for real?
stuff we
What?
talking about, Wave?
Yeah, no, I was doing
To
like
his
little
crib. That's
Uber
crazy.
Eats.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
you were
his
bringing.
wife.
Hey, did he
orders.
tip
To
well?
Mike
Did he
Tyson's
tip well?
crib?
That's a great question. Did he tip well?
Yeah, every time he ordered, he tipped like $30. His wife.
Okay.
Every
I
That's
don't
what's
know.
up, man.
I mean,
Solid man.
that depends how much the bill was, right? Because if he bought $100, $200 worth of food, that ain't shit.
He's not running his financials anymore, man. That's his wife. Back in the day, he would give everything, bro, away.
What the
But what's
Who the fuck
crazy
is
is I
Fuck
still
that.
live in 2 different houses. That's what's crazy. So he has like 2 different houses, like 15 minutes from each other, which is kind of
Hey,
weird.
after what he went through with Robin Givens, I wouldn't be trusting the wife for nothing. I gotta count every penny, bitch.
Nah, but the
Word.
one
TJ, you're
the woman that he's
crazy.
with now, she's
Hey,
the
I
one
go
who
hard
got
in the
him on the
paint.
straight and narrow. The woman that he's with now is the one who got him on the straight and narrow.
I go hard in the paint. I don't give a
I ain't gonna
fuck.
lie, Mike Tyson's wife is bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She look like she's
Not
she's
my
black,
thing.
but she looks like she's mixed with Indian.
Yeah.
Not really my thing. But yeah, she's whatever.
What?
Her, the one. If
I
I'm
haven't seen her.
thinking of, put a link in. Well, let's see what we're talking about here.
She look good in person, Marco.
Yeon, relax, bro.
That should look good in person.
Yeah,
I
y'all
was
ain't
trying
got
to
all
creep
worked
in
up,
like Brad Pitt. I was trying to slide. Okay.
Y'all ain't got all worked up.
Marco acting like he's about that action anyway with chocolate, bro. Shut up, bro. He ain't about that.
He was, right?
Man, I've probably been more Puerto Ricans than you. Get out of here.
Hey, I'm not talking about that gay action and pumping you, bro. I mean,
That's how the fuck.
There are a lot of gay Puerto Ricans. That's a point. This fucking guy.
That's wild.
Oh shit! I met
It's a comedy channel or a boxing channel.
I tried to take a pic with him, and the brother said, "Get out of my face," and he was yelling.
Yup, Tank
Is
live
that
in
a
Florida
fact?
too.
He said midget
Another one
too
that's stayed on
emotional. Damn.
I can see it, man.
When was this, Yasser?
Yazir.
Yazir, not Yasser.
No.
Nah, Yasir. Come on, man.
Okay,
Come on. You talking about all this culture stuff. You gotta know.
Sorry, I didn't pronounce the Muslim name correctly.
Yeon, relax, bro.
Thank you.
I'm chill, man. I'm chill.
Thank you.
It's it's pronounced Yayan, the samurai.
He
He's
good.
The
Eon.
South Bend
He good.
samurai.
He
You feel
good.
me?
Eon. Yeah, that's what we
Right,
called him the first year. And
You know,
a year in, he's like, "Yo, that's not how you pronounce it." I'm like, "Well, you could have told us that a year ago."
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he
that's
waited.
That's
He let
back
it
then
marinate.
before we was calling in. So
But you're probably used to that, right? A lot of people mispronounce it. So
No, not really.
well, online because if you
Yeah,
say it,
yeah.
Or Orlando Cruz is from Puerto Rico, and he was gay. He had a really good fight with
The fuck?
Toledo a while back.
I don't know who that is.
What made you bring that up?
He was talking
Marco
about gay
Stan
Puerto
knows a lot
Ricans.
of gay Puerto
It
Ricans.
didn't come out of nowhere.
He's a big boxer in the Olympics.
It didn't come out of
Guys
nowhere.
talking
Yo,
about?
is that the dude that got knocked out by Zepeda?
Fuck.
Yo, wilding
That was a
out.
good
Yo.
counterpunch. Yeah, well timed. Well timed, homie.
No, I'm surprised you guys didn't bring up that Jose Vargas dude.
Yeah, we could talk MMA if Marco wants to. We get it. We can get it in.
Hell
He
no.
don't do that.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna do that.
That's
I'm gonna do that when I
sacrilegious.
start my shit. But no, he don't do that.
That's sacrilegious.
He said
Also, bro,
sacrilegious.
he blocked you. What the f? Maybe he recognized you from stalking him in person, and he said, "Get the fuck out my face."
Yeah, you lucky Tank ain't knock your ass out.
Why'd he block you? What'd you do? Or what'd you say? Look,
Yo, Tank is a sensitive dude. Man.
no, he is. That's a fact. Like,
I mean, have you seen him dance? Are you surprised?
oh my
Yeah,
god, yeah,
he
that
be
was
tapping his hips and
that
all
was
type
very
of
weird.
Yo.
You got a lot of
Matter of
sugar in
fact,
that tank,
I know we
bro.
got to hit it.
Yeah.
He
You
looked
got
like
a
he
lot
was
of sugar in
dancing.
that tank, bro.
Looks like he
You
was
know that.
dancing to this.
YMCA.
And I hate to do this. Hey, shout out to Yaya, and I hate to do this, but back in my generation, we didn't move like that. I'm sorry.
Tank, you know, Tank way older than me.
Yeah, but Tank is a
Bro,
sensitive,
fuck
man. That's what
Tank.
it is.
You always trying to say that's not my generation, bro.
Tank
Tank is
is
way
dope
older
though.
than me.
But we wear different types of jeans.
I told you guys. I put out a
Right,
video.
right.
I did a video on Tank, highlighting his
Fuck
hand
Tank.
sleeve, right? And then he
I'm not
leaves a
gonna go that
message.
far, but
He leaves a message in my Instagram. This was like maybe a year ago, and he says, "Shut the fuck up, you rat-looking motherfucker." To me, I swear to God. And he wrote
Hey, spot
SFU,
on.
like he abbreviated, "Shut the fuck up, you rat-looking MF." So I didn't see it at first because
you
it
lying,
was
though?
so rude. Instagram deemed it as inappropriate, and they hit it. So I'm going through and I'm like, oh, let me see what this hidden comment is. It's like Gervonta, you know the check mark and everything. I'm like,
was you upset?
it was
wild.
complimenting him. So then I did some digging. I talked to people who know him. Turned out he didn't like the video I put out of him, I guess, getting touched up in sparring by Elijah Pierce or Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he didn't comment on
motherfucker.
those. He commented on one where I'm like complimenting him. And even those, you guys know me. I'm not coming out there shitting on anybody. I was just like,
no.
matter of fact, I
I'm
was
trying to
even
say-
saying like, yo, this was just a couple minutes. Do you think the whole sparring went like this? I was being balanced.
You know what it is though, Marco? I know dudes like that in real
Sensitivity.
life. Like,
He's
if you
pussy.
not, for lack of better words, if you're not glazing them every second you talk about them, it's hating to them. So
That's a
you
fact.
got, I
Yeah.
don't like dudes
This
like that.
generation
Tank
is
loves
different.
responding to the
You
hate. Man.
can't-
He responded to me like 4 times
I
on
mean,
Twitter.
but the
when
whole
I'm hating on him.
generation is like that. Like LeBron.
Yeah,
Oh, you
some
call
are.
Michael the GOAT? Are you crazy? Yeah, no, we ain't crazy. Michael was better than you, and Kareem was better than
I
you.
don't know.
But
I don't know.
not
No,
only
See,
and Kobe was better than you. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got all of them got
Check
more
the
rings than
stats.
you.
I
So
don't know.
Yayin, I'll let you
It's-
breathe on the Jordan Kobe. I was trying
Yeah.
to be friendly about it, but if you tell me LeBron is better than MJ, get the fuck out of here.
Man, yeah.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
He'll kill
guys,
He'll kill Jordan.
You
That
got to
man.
remember Yayin's criteria. If it's in 4K, it's better.
You know,
Yep.
Kobe, my favorite player, who
Bro,
played in the
fucking,
90s and early 2000s.
bro, fucking Yayan is fucking 18 years old.
He
Yayin is
97.
he's 21.
all you gotta do is listen to all your all-time greats that you think of, except for bitch LeBron, and listen how they talk about it.
This nigga said this, bro. Hey man, listen. I don't know, man. Just to see the shit I seen with
Ron is
Michael.
dope.
Yeah, like
He
literally,
ain't better
like
than
that's
MJ,
that's
though.
who I.
Yeah, but we
I
just
can't-
not.
No, not even close.
Listen. I can't
Yeah.
call a dude I seen. I didn't watch like Michael Jordan. I can't call him to go. But off respect, just like off the love of the game, he in my top 5 of all time.
Who?
Yeah, for sure.
Why not go back?
Jordan.
Why not listen
Here's
to
the
the
thing.
elders and take the shit into
Bro,
context?
I hate when y'all
Right.
say
That's
that.
the hold on. That's
did
a
watch
level of
Jordan, bro.
competition. The level
No,
of
no, no.
competition was so much higher back then. He had real rivals. You feel me?
Hey, my
Well,
man,
So
he
who
got
you got as the
hand-
GOAT if you don't got Jordan?
Me,
No,
my
it-
LeBron.
Yeah, but here
Bro,
I would say
that's
Kareem
crazy.
or
But
Bill.
my
But
favorite player of all time is Kobe. But
I'ma
I'm trying to
chill.
tell you, I like
Okay,
Michael
that's fair.
Jordan,
All
bro.
right, I'll take that.
No,
You got
you
Kobe
straight.
number 1. I
how
ain't
many
mad at you, bro.
Jordans do you own over LeBron's?
I'm not mad at you.
You said what?
How
imagine
many
Jordan
Jordans
playing
do
in
you
the
You know what's
era.
crazy?
With,
I don't wear a lot of Jordans, but
how many do you wear
nigga, I
LeBron?
don't,
Cement
nigga, who the fuck
fours.
are wearing LeBrons?
Cement 4s are the dopest
Bro,
ever released.
like
Now LeBron sneakers used
Right.
to be
Mo,
hard.
I
Though.
hate
He was
like
playing for the
let me
Heat.
address this real quick. Mo, I hate when y'all say that. I literally now boxing is different. Basketball, I swear to God, on my everything I love, bro. I went back to watch Jordan. I went back to watch Larry Bird and them.
Sure,
Like,
buddy.
Yeah.
my mama did.
Don't you love?
I'm a Jordan guy,
Yeah, I
but
love Michael Jordan.
you gotta say LeBron from 18 to 40. Yo, this dude ain't slowed down much.
Literally, bro.
But I think
Steroids does
Jordan
for
was better
you.
than him. But you can't say it's not close.
Yo,
Hey,
You can't.
that's what
Clarissa knows.
steroid does for you.
Clarissa knows basketball too.
This
Nah,
nigga said
LeBron ain't on
steroid.
steroids, bro.
Jordan, bro, Jordan, come on, he'd just be another like superstar in today's era, bro. I'm just
Bro,
keeping it big.
You
That's
wild,
not true.
bro. You're
Jordan would
wild,
have made
bro.
that fool
You're
cry
wild.
so bad. You know
You
how
do,
much
bro.
LeBron would have been crying every time he had to face Jordan. He would have been like a big
Yeah,
curled
yeah.
up the night
don't
before.
know.
But hold on, it could be, hold on.
HLDO's got to come with the extra sauce with sriracha. I respect it.
But
But
hold
you
on,
know
yeah.
that's true,
How
bro.
can you
LeBron
say
James
that?
would be curled up the night before, sticking on his mama's titty. Mama, what am I gonna do
See,
tomorrow?
that's what I'm talking
Mama,
about.
what
Hey,
I'm gonna do
LeBron was
tomorrow?
that boy. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all talking
Listen,
about.
Bro,
Man.
Dwight
But yeah,
Howard
how can you
stopped
say that about
LeBron
Jordan
James
when
from going to the championship
Jordan
twice.
was feared, bro.
That's not
Nigga,
gonna
LeBron
happen.
wasn't feared. Nigga,
Hell,
you crazy?
LeBron.
Nigga, man, y'all better go
LeBron
watch
was
it.
respected. He
ever
Go,
wasn't
said that.
hey,
feared.
watch it like 5
He
years
was
or that. You know
respected.
how Last Dance came out. Watch when
Yeah.
LeBron documentary come out.
There ain't gonna be one, bro.
How much you want to bet, man? We talking about
There ain't
LeBron.
gonna be one, bro.
Y'all
Since
ain't
hey,
getting
so
heated.
he's been a
y'all
superstar
ain't
since he was
if
14 years old. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro.
so
LeBron
y'all
is
ain't, if you don't
incredible.
got
And we
Jordan number one, where do you got Jordan on your list? Because Kobe
Me
learned.
Jordan is number
me
two.
personally, he third in my
That
opinion.
doesn't make sense because Kobe learned most of his game.
Bro, I didn't watch
I
Jordan.
made that
Nigga.
point. I was saying that in the Discord.
Nah,
Go
on some
ahead.
real shit. If I watch Jordan, he'll probably be my
He
number
getting
one.
heated.
Kobe,
You got it.
Kobe's number
Yeah,
three.
like the only thing Kobe did different from Jordan was he was a better 3-point shooter. That's pretty
No.
much it.
Stylistically, if you watched him,
I watched
Kobe
him.
was number
I
nigga,
three.
watched
I'm
him,
trying to
bro.
say,
It's
look,
the same. I'm
they
telling you.
didn't play.
The
They
only
didn't play.
difference is Kobe was more selfish than Jordan, and he shot more threes and more contested. He was a better 3-point shooter than Jordan was. That's
No,
He
I'm
the
gonna ask
wasn't
you
a
biggest
this
better
then.
difference.
defender than Jordan.
Get the
No,
fuck out of
Jordan's
here.
defense was
I'm gonna ask you
No,
this.
Kobe's
monstrous.
defense was on point. It
I'm
was
gonna
on
ask you
It
this,
was
point.
good, but it
Wavy, because
wasn't
I
as
know
good
you're a
as
Kobe guy.
Jordan.
You're not gonna
It
lie.
was
Jordan,
because
man.
Kobe made the all defensive team, I think 12 times or something
12
like that.
times in
He
a
was up
row.
there, bro. Kobe played defense, bro.
Jordan made the
Just as
defensive
good as
team
Jordan.
too,
Where they
but
lied
not
and
as
said he
good
got
as
steals that
Jordan,
he
but he
didn't
was
get,
good.
but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
But Wavy though,
Jordan was better.
Jordan,
Stat wise too.
Jordan was defensive player of the year when hand checking and all that shit was allowed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Jordan
nigga,
was
that
still
mean you
playing
can
defense
foul
on the
more,
Wizards,
nigga.
bro. He was still locking some niggas down when he was on the Wizards. When
That
he was
mean you can
And
actually
foul
playing.
niggas.
transition,
That's
then
all that mean.
when they eliminated that, he was still owning that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, listen though, I'm gonna ask Wavy, like Jordan and Kobe, did they play the same? Do you think, or like what you
Bro, all
think?
you gotta do is look at the All-Star, how Jordan went into one of his last All-Stars by himself because no other pool made it to the All-Star in the Eastern Conference. And it was the entire basically Laker team on that shit. And Jordan still spanked that fucking ass and took him home, bro.
Wait, 91 when Magic was old as hell?
90, what was it, 98? The last one?
Yeah.
And Jordan still spanked them, bro.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
Jordan was a creep.
Bro,
I
I
think
fuck with
Kobe.
Jordan, my nigga. Like, but
I think Kobe
I
is a
don't. I
better
didn't even like
scorer than
Jordan.
Jordan, but I think Michael Jordan is a
I'm a
better
Laker fan.
overall player than Kobe, bro. He had a better career than Kobe, and he's a better all-around player than Kobe.
better overall.
But as
I
far
can say
as
that.
as far
I
as
can agree
scoring,
to that, but I'm not going to agree with that because I didn't watch Jordan in his prime.
I mean, just look
We
at
did. That's why we can see both.
look at the times
That
Kobe
our
lost.
That's what I'm
perspective
saying.
is
Like
different.
the way y'all think of Kobe, like, I mean, the way y'all think of Mike, that's how I think.
I don't even like Mike, but he was just
It's
better.
just how it is.
He was just better, bro. All you gotta do just look into the last
Just
All-Star
Dr.
game.
J was my
just go back
guy.
and
I watched that, bro. Like y'all keep saying
Hold on,
this shit,
guys.
bro. I
Here's
swear to
the-
God, I
here's the
watched
thing with
Jordan.
Mike.
Bro.
Here's the thing with Mike. Mike had the talent of the you know the greatest a Sugar Ray, a Roy, whatever, but he also had the worldwide appeal of an Ali. You know what I'm saying? With his branding, and he was a squeaky clean, like girls thought he
Oh, that was the image. He was careful with that.
You know,
Until it came
he
out,
was well
Jordan was a
spoken,
fucking
like
degenerate gambler.
All you gotta do is watch the 75th.
Degenerate.
No.
When they had the reunion for all the
Y'all keep
75th
saying
best
this shit,
players,
bro.
and everybody was
sing the
there,
song.
and that room stopped with all these all-time greats in the fucking locker room. And it was only when Jordan walked in there,
Pointing to him.
bro. It's sacrilegious to say,
Why
but
do
if it was like
bro, I
God
fuck
walked in the
with
fucking
Jordan
room,
though. Like,
Yo,
wait,
Giant,
I fuck
Jordan
with
used to
Jordan.
literally like freeze in the air for 5 seconds
My
and then
nigga,
dunk the
bro.
ball.
No, that's why I
Let
said.
me-
That's what
I
I
swear
said
to
about
God,
Jordan.
bro.
Real quick, let me
Just
say
go
this.
and
Said for
watch
five
When they
Kobe.
seconds.
made the
Kobe
song,
couldn't
it
Dragon
do
Ball
that,
said,
bro.
Z shit.
Let me say this.
like
Though.
Mike,
When
One at a
if I
Jordan
time.
drove
could
to
be
the rim,
like
that's where
Mike.
his
One at a
flashy.
time, people. Go
No, I
ahead.
was gonna say like when Jordan drove to the rim, that's where he was like just unfuckwittable at. Like
It's
when he
not
drove
just
to the
that.
rim.
It's post up when he would post up
Come
and
on.
shoot the ball.
No,
His
that was
mid
straight.
range
I'm talking about like he wasn't like
deadly.
flashy when it came to that. But like when he drove to the rim, that's when you seen his pizzazz at.
And by the
Um,
way, Jordan was a
If
great
I could
3-point
be
shooter. He
like
just didn't
Mike.
take that many
Get the fuck
threes.
out
He
of here.
could shoot threes. He
yeah.
just chose not to shoot that many
He
threes.
I'm
was a
gonna make a
mid-range
point for
shooter.
Jordan, gentlemen. Here's the point. What was the Detroit? What were their rules for Michael Jordan? What did they call the rules?
He
The
come down
Jordan
the middle.
rules.
The Jordan
The
rules.
Jordan rules. What were they?
Yep.
We just gonna foul him.
Yo,
That
No,
was
he
the
also,
come
Jordan
down the
Yeah, they
middle.
was
rules.
He
trying to
get the
end
make
it.
We
trophy.
are gonna
everybody
foul
else
him.
make everybody else do it except him on the team.
Nobody could stop him. And Detroit said, "Yo, all we can do is foul him." So
He
that's
was
what
the
our rules are. Every
I'm
time
gonna
he
say this.
drives,
Yeah,
foul
he
him.
man.
was
That's a
he
If
was
great
the
point.
if
original
that's the
hack
case,
and
hold
Shaq.
on. If
He
that's
was
the
the
case,
original hack and Shaq.
Right,
He
right.
was that
That's
shit.
exactly.
if that's the
Shout out
case,
HLD.
LeBron had that rule since he was 18.
What?
No,
LeBron,
They don't
man,
even
y'all
play
niggas.
defense like
They
they
were
used
not
to.
doing them like
Oh
they
But
my
did
LeBron
Jordan.
got a
fucking.
lot
Fuck
of
no.
Oh
Yo,
my
Yayan, let me
god.
ask you a
Oh my
question.
god.
Hold on, let me ask you a
Tripping,
question,
Tim.
Yayan. So
Go
this
hold
is
on, real quick, Marco. Go back
I
and
was
I
there.
know Bob know. Go back and watch LeBron, bro. This nigga been a star since he was
Why are you
18, bro.
discounting me? Like I don't.
hold
I'm
on.
literally the
You
same
Let me
age
easy,
as
ask.
bro.
Let
LeBron.
I
me
can
ask
tell by the
Yayan
way you
this.
I'm
talk
the
about
same age.
basketball.
Let
You
me
I
ain't
ask you
wanted
right.
him to
this.
be the.
Hold on. So this happened when we talk about Sugar Ray Robinson. Now this is happening about Jordan. So at what point do you look at the 30 or 40 people who all disagree with you and realize that maybe you're a little off?
This is okay, and I'm gonna say this. This is what
You
y'all
standing
failing to
on business.
realize. This is what you failing to realize. I'm agreeing with y'all. I literally think Jordan is he probably is the GOAT. But
So what are we talking about?
Ho. I didn't see him personally, so he's not my GOAT. I didn't
well,
watch
no,
him
we're
in his
not.
prime. I
That's
didn't
this
watch
is
him in
That's
bias
99.
you
by
young guys'
definition. That is
problem.
bias.
We're
I
not
never watched
saying
Sugar
that
Ray
LeBron
Robinson
is not
personally.
your
He's one
favorite.
of my
Well, that's
goats.
That's
you.
crazy.
That's your
But
criteria, and this is
B,
my criteria.
Why do you
B,
gotta
No, that's
watch
young man
somebody for
shit.
him to be a goat?
You can
Because
rep your generation, though. I mean, right?
You can
we're
rep
not
it,
saying
of
that
course,
Sure,
LeBron
but
should
because
be
no,
your
that's
favorite.
crazy. Like
you can rap it, but
nobody
you shouldn't
that came
exclude other
before
generations.
me, like before I was
that's like
born, can be
saying
the
like
greatest. What the fuck?
B,
that's why
we're not
it's so
saying
that's why
that
it's so
you
absurd
can't
to me
say
that
LeBron is the
The,
greatest. What we're
this is
saying is that it's just like cats say Floyd is the greatest to them because that's all they saw. But for us who have seen before Floyd and then to watch Floyd, we seen LeBron and then we seen before LeBron. We can make a
Clarissa,
careful
you
assessment
87.
because
Better
we got to
perspective.
see
But
all of
no,
That was
them
the point I was
play.
trying
and
to
that's
nail
why I'm
down.
like, bro,
All I
I
gotta
don't know.
say is I've never seen Jordan play like a bitch in the fucking finals. Now I know LeBron James has been a total bitch.
Oh yeah, he's
Scary
phony.
as hell in the fucking
100%,
finals.
bro.
And so
Well,
that's
What was
that's
that
end game.
first year with the Heat? He got
With
a
the
lot of
Heat, yeah,
criticism for
that
that.
was,
Yeah.
that
No,
was
no,
that
And
no.
that's the
game
thing, bro. I fuck with
5
LeBron,
when
but
they
I'm not no
lost.
Even
LeBron guy
Yeah,
either.
even
yeah,
before
they
we
were
go to the
close.
fact that
I've never seen
which
Jordan
we
play
beat
like a
them in the
bitch.
I'm not
finals,
a
let's talk
LeBron. No,
about the
Kobe always my
clotheslines.
favorite.
Let's talk about the clotheslines that Jordan would take from Lambeer and Rick Mahorn and the
Bro,
time.
LeBron
Remember
went through
they
the
elbowed him
same
in the head and
shit.
made him
Yo,
come
it
up
was
and get
way more rough
backward
and
with him.
rugged. Would you
The
admit
type of
that,
moves
Yayan?
like
Like
that.
objectively, you admit
See,
if you
Giannis
have
didn't see
Yes.
those games.
if
He
you
didn't
have
see
seen
those
Jordan,
games with
okay,
the
okay.
Bulls and the Pistons.
That's
I could
because they
tell
make the
if you would have seen
game,
it.
softer. That's a
Remember when
fact.
Kareem threw that
Okay.
Well,
right
at least you're
hand and dropped
acknowledging that.
money? You know he didn't get kicked out the game. He got a technical
yeah.
foul.
Well, that's what
So
happened.
that's
They would
Tommy
That's it.
Radmanovich, I think that was.
they
Yeah.
would they would have full on fights and
Yeah,
it would
you
just
didn't
be
think I
like,
knew
all
that,
right,
huh?
guys, don't do that shit. Come on,
I didn't say shit.
play ball.
No,
Hey,
he's
I'm
talking
trying to
about the basketball.
Bro, that's
They
what I'm
would
saying.
just
When it
break
comes to
it up.
basketball, bro, I guarantee you, I know like
LeBron ain't
basketball.
get that.
That's how, yeah, man. That's how they used to do shit in New York City back in the day. Dudes would be fighting, pulling out with
Rucker
bats, and the
game.
cops would just go by and beep
Have
at them
white
and be like,
pistols.
cut that shit out and just keep going.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Okay,
That's
Yayin, to wrap it up, put a bow on it. I want to move back to boxing. Let me ask you this real quick. You said you guarantee you know more about boxing than XX and X. I know you think
I said
you know more
basketball.
about boxing than me.
I
But
said basketball.
that aside, not to make it personal, would you agree, like, and that's not even me, because I have taken the last 5 to 10 years off, but a person my age, 41, who's been watching boxing with as much enthusiasm
I said
as you.
basketball though.
My fault. When watching basketball for as long as you with as much enthusiasm, like as equal fan, wouldn't you say that he has a greater perspective than you? Because you
I
down
mean,
for it, right? But he has more
yeah,
years in watching it.
yeah. I said
Can
it.
you
Yeah.
admit that?
Mhm.
No,
So,
not even that.
so we're better
Okay.
I
than
said
you.
yeah, nigga.
So we're better
Oh,
than
my
you.
fault.
Cool. I love it.
But this is what I will say. I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Bob, I can tell Bob know what he's talking about. No disrespect to y'all, but I can just tell by the way y'all talking about certain things. Y'all just don't know certain things, and that's just a fact.
What don't we know? I don't get it.
This the way y'all like. If y'all really watch LeBron, even if you're a Jordan
Oh, I
fanatic,
seen LeBron.
you would give niggas his. I
I've
mean, you
seen
would
a
give people
lot
their
of
props.
LeBron.
If you really watch Kobe,
Nobody was
you would
shitting
give
on him. We
people their
just said he
props.
isn't better than Jordan. That was it.
Not even close.
Well, it's the way
I
y'all
think it's
talking about
close.
him.
I think it's close between Kobe and Jordan. I
That's
think
because
it's
you're
very
young.
close.
Yayan, you want me to make
And
you
that's
mad?
So
exactly
I
what I
do.
mean.
Hey,
That what you just
that's
said.
the
You know
argument we
Exactly.
were
why it
having,
can't
and
be
I said that.
No. You
I
know
said
why it
that.
can't be
LeBron
close?
is sex, B.
Because Kobe was Jordan's protege. Kobe did
He
everything
modeled his
from
game
start to
after him.
And
finish.
I mean,
again, and that's why
That
I say
is
you don't know.
true, but
That's why I say
Kobe
you don't know what
also
you're talking
took
about.
things from other players as
He
well.
did.
Exactly.
He did. But
That's
you
why
know,
if you really watch them
But I
play,
get
they had the same style.
Jordan was
But
more dominant. Jordan
fuck,
was in the league
actually, I ain't gonna
less.
say fuck no. I ain't gonna say fuck
Nah,
no. But I'm gonna say this.
LeBron had to
Kobe
adopt
was
players
dominant.
to play with him
Marco,
that
Kobe
were
dropped 81
incredible.
points in the
I
game.
know what he
Kobe
did
built
one
his
game.
own team and
Nigga,
won the
oh my
He didn't
God.
lead the
championship.
league in scoring all the time.
Jordan
Jordan
took
did.
his
Come on.
Yes, he
own
did.
team
Kobe led
and
the
won
league in
the
scoring.
Nigga,
championship.
No, as many times as Jordan.
LeBron had
No.
probably
superstars
so, yeah.
around him and
Nah.
still couldn't beat Dirk Nowitzki. So you can't tell me that he's the
Bro,
man compared to
Jordan ain't never averaged 35 in 1 year, bro.
Yes,
Kobe.
Jordan
35. What
did
are you
that.
gives a
talking about? He
Jordan did
averaged
average
40.
He did.
35.
He
Man, I'm
averaged
not
Yeah.
trying to
He
hear
led
35
the
that
and
league in
shit.
88.
scoring
Bro,
twice.
He
Yayan, he
man,
averaged
averaged
35 and
36.
88.
36.
I'm not
I
trying to
think.
hear that.
Let me
What you
see
mean? It's a
Jordan.
you're
fact.
not trying
And
to
he
hear a
played
counter,
better. Kobe
a
played
fact
way better
that goes
competition.
You're
Man,
not
against.
his
trying to
team
hear
was
a fact.
dog shit.
What?
This
Kobe
nigga best
didn't.
player was Derek Fisher.
Wow.
What?
Hey, no, that's facts
Get
though.
the
That
fuck.
That's facts.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's
Try
facts.
No.
Shaquille
I'm
O'Neal.
talking about 06,
Try
07.
Eddie Jones.
I'm talking
Come
about
Try
on, you
06,
narrowing
Isaiah
it
07.
down to
Ryder.
Oh shit,
Try
yeah, Marco.
Isaiah.
Hey, Marco,
Try
you're right.
Jamal
Jordan led
Wilkes.
the
I
Are
I'm
know
you
league
he's
done
in
with
right.
this
scoring a
crazy?
conversation.
lot, bro. Damn,
Say it
He
Kobe
again.
led the
didn't play
league
with
Let's
in
do it.
Jamal
scoring.
Wilkes.
You
Okay,
didn't even know
Marco,
that.
you're
You're
right.
arguing with me.
Are we gonna
Argue
move
what?
on? Are we gonna move on?
He
Damn.
talking
You
about
didn't
He
know that.
corrected
Isaiah
you with the
Wavy,
fact.
hold on,
No.
one at a time. Wavy, how do you not even know that's a fact and you're arguing with me about it?
What are you
Right.
talking
Bro,
about?
he led the league in scoring 10 times. God damn.
What?
Averaged 35 points in
Who?
1988.
Jordan.
Yeah, that's
I
Kobe
didn't
crazy.
say
only
he
did it
did.
twice.
When
You
did I
just
say he
said he
didn't?
didn't. You just
Hold
told us
on.
that.
This is my question. The two young guys. Why would you guys even start arguing? You didn't even know it. That's what I'm
What
confused.
did I argue though? I never
Sometimes
said
you got to
nothing
You
about
stand
were
Jordan.
down.
like, you and Wave, you're like, get the fuck out of here.
I never said
Right.
nothing
He
about
said
Jordan.
he
No,
quoted a
well,
stat, and you're like, get the fuck out of here.
You're like,
I
what the
thought
fuck?
no.
And then Yayan, you actually quoted his actual number. Like, he never nailed no 35. That's exactly what he did.
Right.
What you mean?
So
No,
can
I
you
thought
acknowledge that?
no. I thought you
Can
was
you
talking
acknowledge
about.
that you were
Yeah, I
wrong?
thought you was talking about Kobe. I thought you was talking about Kobe.
No,
Didn't do
I
that.
said Jordan led the league way more because Wavy dropped 81. Okay, but Jordan was a way better scorer on average.
Get the man. No,
What?
no, he wasn't.
no,
No, he
statistically,
wasn't.
that is
Leading the
true.
league
Fuck
10
no, he
years in a
wasn't.
It's
row
true. It's
to
bro. All you
Kobe's
gotta do
2
is look
years.
at it, bro. It's
Bro,
true.
that's why I say, bro, y'all always talk
You
about
see?
eye test.
Do you know what I like
Go
about?
back and watch Kobe in 06, 07, 08.
You know what I
Bro,
like about Wavy? Wavy,
yeah.
at least you accept facts. This fucking
Hey,
young buck
man.
here.
Bro,
Yeah, I was
You
wrong.
okay.
said, hold on. Yeah,
Forgot
and I got to
I'm
step
wrong,
in. You
bro.
said, y'all go up for eye tests and then ask us to go back and watch. I mean, which one is it? Y'all got it.
Crazy,
Y'all got it.
What?
You just said that 5 seconds ago.
Yo,
Nigga, oh
Yayan
my
is.
god. If you have to watch something to get the eye test, right?
Bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So
No, but you're
what
shitting
the
on
hell
us
you
for
talking
going
about?
off eye tests and you say go back and watch.
No.
Come on.
I'm saying
What?
y'all always say eye test, but the way y'all, I swear to God, the way y'all talking about these, like
We
Kobe
just
and
haven't
LeBron,
seen it. Okay, yeah, you got
y'all
it. You're the all
clearly
knowing.
y'all watched it probably, but
You're
y'all
right.
clearly wasn't
I've
watching.
never seen Jordan lead the league 10 years in a row or win 6
You could,
championships.
Marco, and you admitted yourself you never seen Kobe in his prime or LeBron. Did you not say that?
LeBron? No.
I don't know
Kobe,
about
yeah.
that.
Kobe, yeah. I
Okay.
was watching still when Kobe and Shaq were winning chips.
Kobe
Yeah,
came out
but-
in fucking '96 was his rookie year. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
no, I was
Absolutely.
watching Kobe in his prime for sure. LeBron,
But,
a
man,
little
I'm
bit.
trying to tell y'all, bro. Go watch when Shaq first left the Lakers. Go watch that. This nigga was.
No,
Oh
I
my
remember
God.
that's when Kobe was on
This
his
nigga couldn't, bro. Niggas couldn't.
He was
fuck
on a
with
mission.
him.
He was on a mission.
Like
He
niggas
wanted to
Still.
prove
couldn't
that he
touch him,
can
bro.
ball without Shaq for sure.
He 39, 61,
Man, just
48.
recently they asked all the players in the league. I remember but they asked everybody just recently, who's the greatest? Bro, LeBron was not even close.
Yeah, most people say Jordan or Kobe.
Well, to be fair, that's like their contemporary. You ain't
Kareem
gonna
or some
give those
shit.
props to someone you play against. So I
And
feel that, but
Yeah, but
know-
then the contemporaries of Jordan will say it's Jordan.
That's a fact.
now
That's
they
a
will
fact.
once they're not
That's a
active
fact.
anymore.
That's a fact.
Isaiah and Magic used to say Jordan. They said it on the Arsenio Hall show.
Yo, and bust this.
said
Yeah, and Jordan and
Arsenio.
Kobe played 1-on-1 in their prime.
They will fuck
Jordan
Jordan up.
would be too big for him.
They the same
Nah,
height.
they the same
What
height,
fuck?
Marco. They
the
both
build.
6'6".
Yes,
build.
he
The
don't know
build.
what he's talking about. He don't know
You're
what
not
he's talking
listening. Chill
about. He
out.
don't know what he's talking
The
about.
build. Jordan was a heavier dude.
Let's go back to boxing, man. He clearly
Did
don't
you
know.
hear what I just said? Jordan.
No,
was a
he
bigger dude.
was
Back
more.
his
Yeah.
ass in. He's
No.
too big for him.
No.
Jordan shut
No.
down
I
a
think
lot of
Kobe
He's
people.
more sturdy.
I
I'm
can't
gonna use
give
that
Kobe
word.
was
Sturdy.
never known
Sturdy.
for being strong. Jordan was.
What?
Dennis Rodman.
That's why
was
he's
Oh
so
my-
good in the
Dennis-
paint. He could
Dennis-
muscle
So
and big
okay, so
motherfucker
real
off
quick,
of him.
and then we could. I swear to God, then we could switch off. You ain't never heard that. You know when Kobe was like a rookie, he airballed the free throws. I mean, not free throws, them shots versus
Yeah,
Utah.
I remember that.
You ain't never heard the story. He was like, "Yeah, it's like it's right there, but I just got to get stronger." You never heard that story.
I did.
So how the fuck did he not get stronger?
He might have got stronger.
Not that
than
he
when
didn't
was
get
17
stronger, but
years
he was
old.
never known.
Oh
Yeah, he
my
might have got
God.
stronger than when he was
It's-
17. But
It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
something
he
new with
was.
these dudes, man.
That's
All
an
I got-
acknowledgement. That's an
That-
acknowledgement that he was physically weak, isn't it?
Yeah,
he got
Dennis
stronger.
Rodman
That doesn't
and
mean
Scottie
he was.
Pippen.
bro.
Dennis
this-
Rodman and Scottie Pippen would have LeBron bitch on lock. Like he wouldn't be able
I
to
agree.
Scottie
shit.
Pippen, I don't think he could guard. He
On
could guard,
lock.
bro.
Bro, Dennis Rodman, bro, would make that dude cry.
Yeah, Rodman is a
He'd probably
monster.
be
That would have
freaked
been
out
fun
by
to
his
see.
weirdness.
That would
In the
have been
paint.
fun to see.
Elijah
Yeah.
Wan was. That's my favorite center. Elijah
I
Wan.
mean,
Then-
if you
Dennis
ever seen
told
just
Draymond, he
do
said,
that
"Come
for
see
Shaq.
Dr. Dr, baby. Come see Dr. Dr.
Hey man, I'm
because
trying to tell
Rodman got it
y'all,
all
the
for you,
Kobe was
baby."
that fucking boy. Like Marco, I know you ain't see much of him. Go back and watch when Kobe was by himself. This nigga was scoring 80 fucking points in
I
three
remember
quarters.
the game. I was watching basketball.
Go back.
Yeah.
Okay, go back and watch when he
81.
was
You were all
scoring
there.
60. Go back when he was playing the Suns in a playoff when his best player is Derek Fisher. Like this dude was crazy.
Yeah, Kobe was a
all right.
better scorer than Jordan.
Yeah,
I'll give you that, yeah.
What?
To me.
Bro,
Wow.
and he scored more
Numbers don't-
creatively.
Hold on. The numbers do not
Stop.
support that statement.
He
Stop.
scored way more.
No,
You know he scored
I'm
more
talking
points than
about-
Jordan, right?
I'm talking
Stop.
about like
You know that,
Kobe-
right?
Bruh.
Stop speaking facts, numbers.
You know
What are
he
talking about?
scored more points than Jordan, right?
Yeah, because he played since he was
No,
17.
it don't fucking matter when he no.
Oh, it
And,
doesn't matter.
Yes, it
no,
does.
and that's how I know
Get
you
the
don't
fuck outta
know.
here.
That's how I know you don't know. The
How you
last like
think
4 years.
LeBron-
I don't know.
Hold on. The last like
Let's
4
talk.
years of Kobe career, he was fucking injured. That's a fact.
He still
How do you
played
think
way more
LeBron-
seasons than Jordan.
He
Yeah,
played
let's talk about a
5
seasonal
more
average.
seasons.
That's
How
the
do you
better
think
metric,
LeBron
not total
scored
points.
more
The
than
seasonal average.
Kareem?
Well, that's different.
Kareem
LeBron
played
is
less
different.
time
LeBron is
than
longevity
LeBron.
for sure.
Kareem played less time than LeBron,
Exactly. Way
and
less.
he didn't even play
not
with the
talking about LeBron.
And no
three-pointers.
3-pointers. Yup.
I'm not
exactly.
talking about LeBron.
That's the same thing that
That's
when
not the same thing.
LeBron
it's
needs
the
to
same,
retire.
it's the same
bro.
thing
Took
when
LeBron
Emmett
20
Smith
years.
when Emmett Smith broke Walter
Get him,
Payton's
Clarissa.
record,
Get
bro.
him.
It was because he played like 3 more years and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of props for that. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
shout out to Emmett Smith, but we knew that wasn't like it
That was
wasn't
not
real. You
real,
feel me?
man.
Clarissa, hold on real quick. Clarissa, I've had this conversation with Fred tons of times. He doesn't believe another player can make a player can make a team better. He doesn't believe
What?
that. Yep, that's what Fred says.
What the
He's wild.
hell?
He doesn't believe that. He doesn't. He I don't. It's crazy to me. But
How can
that's-
a player not like?
he doesn't. He doesn't believe Jordan made the team. Made the players around him better.
Oh, okay.
He
I see
doesn't
what he's
think-
saying. I
Somebody
see what he's
said
saying.
Jordan didn't make the players around. That's
Yeah,
the dumbest thing I've heard in my
Yeah,
life.
Of course.
That's just cap.
That's what Fred
He's
says.
a two-way player.
Not
He
only
plays
Jordan, hold on,
defense
guys,
too.
hold
Not a
on, hold on.
selfish player
Not only
like
Jordan,
Kobe
Fred
was
doesn't
in
believe
certain
that
years of
any
his career.
player
Jordan
can
was
make,
basketball,
can make
bro.
his team players
Kobe
better.
was literally not like
That's
the
all
last
LeBron
year's
is.
Kobe
All
played
he
with
do is
Shaq.
take.
He purposefully would not pass the ball to Shaq.
Do you realize that?
peep
like,
game. I'm gonna make a football
What's up?
analogy. It's like saying having a dominant wide receiver like Randy Moss isn't going to let the number 2 get open.
Exactly.
Obviously, it will. It's going to attract more attention. So by
Yeah, so he
proxy,
not
it
directly
makes
making us
everyone
do
around
that.
him
My
better.
analogy.
Exactly.
And gentlemen, I'm about to say something, guys, so you can. In Kobe's era, Allen Iverson was a better scorer than him.
oh
And
yeah.
I watched. He was a better scorer.
Disagree,
You
bro.
crazy? And Allen
Bro,
Iverson
he was a better
at
player for like 3
And he
years.
was
5'11",
smaller. Yup. And he was
Listen,
100,
listen. Now I will
170
agree.
some pounds,
165.
was a better scorer.
Now
There
I'm
wasn't
gonna say
nobody
this,
could stop him.
and I'm gonna say this. He was now, Bob. You know, I know you know your stuff. How long was he better than Kobe? He was only better than Kobe for like 2-3 years.
He's
It might
saying
have been 2-3
overall.
years, but yeah,
Allen
Allen Iverson. You talking about scoring? Because
Yeah,
man, I watched all
yeah,
of my.
he was up there.
Nobody could stop Iverson at his height.
Yup.
Even
Kobe
Kobe
Nobody can
6'8",
stop
Jordan
Kobe.
6'6".
Well, nah, Kobe
Allen
was
Iverson literally like 5'11".
Kobe was 6'7", I believe, or 6'6". But
6'6".
but
But Allen
Allen was
Iverson had the long arms.
Mhm.
His arms made him
Even
bigger.
Kobe said we lucky he not taller. Even Kobe said
Hold
that.
on, Jersey Bob. Iverson has never averaged 35 a game in a year. Kobe has. He's not a better scorer than
Kobe
No, I
didn't
see.
He
average
was
I
a better
mean, you gotta
scorer.
think though,
He's not
Wavy.
a better
You
didn't
gotta
watch
think
the
though,
man
Wavy.
play.
Like, let's
never
keep it
averaged
real. Like,
35. Kobe never averaged
Yo,
35.
yes, he did.
Yes, he
in like
did.
06. Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Okay, so Jordan.
They
Who
made
averaged
Allen.
more?
The league made Allen.
Oh,
Iverson's
Kobe.
move
No, Michael
illegal.
averaged 30 points per game like his whole career. I know
No,
that for a
no, I'm
fact.
saying who
this is why I
averaged.
break it down.
Let's look it
I'm
up.
sorry, Marco. Go on, Marco.
No, go ahead, Bob.
Allen Iverson had dudes 6'6", 6'7". That's who they was throwing on him.
Mhm.
He was killing them. And he
Nah,
was
that's a fact.
5'11". He
That's a
legit
fact. He had that baba.
5'11".
He had that baba.
Nobody could stop him. And he didn't have a height advantage like Kobe. He could just score and
He
nobody
just
could
had the
stay in front
speed
of
first.
him. Yeah, he was a great scorer.
Absolutely.
You talking about scoring? That man could
All right,
score.
I
so
agree
here
with
we
that
go.
one.
And he
Here we go.
went to the
Jordan,
I
finals
agree with that
too.
one.
excuse me. Jordan averaged 37 per game in 86.
How many games did he play?
I don't know.
Almost all of them probably.
Damn near
Will that matter?
72.
We don't. Yes, it fucking matters.
Okay, so
Damn
when I
near
tell you it's the whole
72.
season, then what?
Okay, then you got a point. Then I give you.
Oh,
That was
Yo,
his.
Jo-
What
Jordan-
year was
Jordan
that?
only
Hold
missed
on,
a
hold
few
on.
games.
Yeah, and you have to play a certain amount of games for it to count. That's in the NBA
That's
rules.
not true.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
You
the boys-
no. You could play. Okay, what's the minimum games then?
I don't know, but it's not like
Okay,
3 or
then.
4.
Okay then.
Was it
I'll look it up right now.
54? I
No,
believe it's
I think
it's
54.
31.
It's 50 something games, I think.
No,
No,
it's not.
I think it's
30 something.
54.
It's
So
30 something games.
he averaged
God
more than
damn.
Kobe.
What year was that though? That was like 87.
That was his
right?
third year in the
86,
league. That's
87, yeah.
crazy, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
So,
Marco, so
man,
Jordan's
look,
third
y'all
year in
trying
the
to make
league,
it
he
seem like
averaged
I don't
37,
fuck
and
with
Kobe's
Mike, bro.
third year, he only averaged 19.
There you go.
I mean, he was playing
That's
behind
crazy.
Eddie Jones.
Oh, that's why? Not because
Eddie
he's-
Jones
but
was
also
a
Kobe-
monster.
Hold on,
Exactly,
I will
nigga.
say one thing. Hold on, that's not what it is. Kobe was a lot younger, so I'll give him that.
He came in the
Yeah, he
league at
came out of high
17,
school.
Yeah, he was young his third year. He was like 20, and Jordan was like 20.
and Jordan was
Eddie-
like 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Eddie
it was,
is his mentor, and that's how he
Mhm.
looked when he played like Eddie Jones, honestly. And
Plus,
like
he
I
was
said,
playing with Shaq.
Isaiah
boys,
Ryder.
stop it.
Yeah, you know, Shaq was the most dominant dude in the league when Kobe was playing with him.
And then
Yeah.
look, this is what I'm gonna say too. Go back and watch
Good
the
point.
NBA finals. Niggas always like to discredit my boy Kobe by saying he was robbing. He was never no fucking robbing. This nigga was averaging
He was.
25. No, he wasn't, bro. Go back, go look at the
Shaq
stats
was
if
the
you're not gonna
boss.
watch
I
the
never
games.
seen Yang get this amped before.
No,
in my
for
life.
real. Because I love Kobe, bro. I swear to God.
we see that.
But look,
Kobe
look.
Let me be
This nigga
quiet.
was averaging 25, 27, 30 on them teams with Shaq in the finals, bro. Go back and watch. First the
Yeah, he did his thing in the finals.
First the Trailblazers, that's the Western Conference Finals. Versus the Pacers. Look, Shaq tell that, yo boy, Shaq tell that story all the time when he got fouled out.
Listen,
And he
guys,
and Kobe took over.
I hate
Exactly.
I hate to break this up because it's fun, but it's late as fuck.
Hey,
over
man,
it.
Kobe to go. Piece of
Yeah, it's like 2 in the
just to
morning
give
over
Pick it
there.
clarity
up
on how
tomorrow
many.
afternoon.
Hey, just to give you clarity on the you got to play 70% of the games, which is 58 games in the NBA for your record.
Told you.
Which is a lot.
sir.
Yeah. All right, people. Peace out tomorrow.
All right, salute, Marco.
All right, you too.